Well, hi, hello, howdy. How is everyone? How is everyone doing? It's spooky time. Spooky, 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 scary, spooky, spooky. I think my music is loud. Sorry about that. Turn it down now. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Welcome to the Raespook Halloween Spooktakular! Woo! We got a few plans for today. We're gonna warm up with some shiny hunting. You know, the same hunt we've been doing. I hope today is our lucky day. But I'm really excited. We're also gonna check out a visual novel that I've been really hyped to check out because I like doing silly voices. It was made for a game jam, so it's like nice, sweet, short, compact, but it's spoopy, and I'm excited. My Discord booped. I apologize, that was me. Don't worry about it. Hang on. We're fixed, we're good. All fixed, all good. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. We're gonna get the party underway. I have a little friend over there. He deserved to be here. I'm all dressed up for Halloween. Now let's get hunting. I want to give some time for people to trickle in before we get to the main event, which will be the our visual novel. But I'm very excited. Sorry for the mic move. I know it doesn't make the greatest noise. My little Mimikyu over there. He's not gonna be our buddy because it's Halloween. Ah, I'm a choke. I should probably turn my own system sound down. There we go. Sorry for that noise. That was also me. Just getting settled. I don't think that should affect things for y'all, but I'll make sure. Also, I put together a little Halloween playlist for today, so we have some spookier music to vibe to. I hope you guys enjoy the vibes. Hey, our first buddy of the day! I should probably move Mimikyu, he's kind of awkwardly placed. Boop, 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 boop. He's named Hat in my stream layout. Oop. We'll stick him. Oh, he's behind chat. Go above chat. Go above chat. No, go above chat. There you go. You can chill with y'all. Y'all can have a friend. There you go. But yeah, I hope if anyone's got any fun, spooky plans for Halloween that you very much enjoy your festivities. I'm planning on playing some spooky games with friends tonight, and I'm very excited. And also the game that we're gonna play later is spooky and has jump scares, and I am terrible at that, so we'll see how I survive. I've also been playing a lot of Pikmin Bloom, and it's been a lot of fun, and I'm very excited to keep playing. It's so cute. It's so cute. I'm joking. Also, it doesn't look like lowering my volume turned things down for y'all, so that's good. Good, good, good. Ba, 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 ba. But I want to apologize in advance if my initial vibes are a little tired. I'm coming off of a tired week. Nova, hi, heck, hello, the curse is broken! Yay! No, I actually have a little bit of a warm-up time built in here before we move on to the spooky-ish game I'm gonna be playing later. Also, I thought Mimikyu would be cute over chat. He's blocking like chat, so he'll just sit on my head again. Friend. Mimikyu, you're not watching. Turn around. Turn around. There you go. There you go, friends. That's fair. Oh, this is it. Yeah, I don't know why your notifications are always literally an hour late. But knowing that, I literally was like, I'm gonna just a shiny hunt for like the first hour or so of stream, and then we'll move on to a visual novel that I'm excited to play. And then if we still got time after that, maybe we'll do more shiny hunting, or maybe we'll do some drawing. I have a sketch prepared for a spooky Halloween-y drawing. Spooky! Hey Dusty, how you doing? How's it going? I'm doing all right. I'm kind of tired today. I went for a walk because I can't stop playing Pikmin Bloom. And I'm like, I thought it was a great idea to go for a walk right before stream. Instead I'm like, nap time sounds good. Nap time sounds great. But no, I'm otherwise doing all right, I gave Mimikyu a bunch of rare candies so he would be higher level. Ah, fair. That is fair and strange. My Twitch push notifications are also always weird. I only happen to notice Twitch notifications when they pop up while I'm watching a different stream. Or I'm in a Discord for someone, and I don't think I really have the spoons to manage a Discord for a tiny, tiny audience by myself. I will probably eventually set one up if the stream gets to that point, but I would probably also need to figure out mods and all that. And it's way too early to be thinking about those types of things. I'm just vibing. But yeah, we're gonna do some shiny hunting, and then we're gonna do a spooky visual novel, and then maybe we'll do some drawing of my last Inktober piece for this year. It'll go up tomorrow. I sketched something out, and it's pretty simple, but I want to try and like actually do like a fully rendered piece or something. Yeah, basically. Even if there's only like a couple people in it, I'd be like, I'd just be so worried about it all the time that I'm just like, no thanks. But also I set up a Halloween playlist, so we have spooky songs today. And I changed my outfit in game to be Halloween colors and all that jazz. So that's fun. And also secret things for the secret people here so far. I've also been potentially looking into in the long distant future doing like a VTuber redesign and having like a fully fledged full body model at some point that I make by myself, and I don't make it in a weekend because my normal model is what I made in a weekend. So I've been starting concepting for a V2. So keep your eyes peeled for like months down the line. I do not expect it anytime soon. I still have to get mileage out of my old model. But I want to make something more robust than my current one. But I found a new tracking software that I like a lot. So the new model will probably be debuted with that when the time comes. So shush. Secrets. Early stream secrets. Or VOD secrets, if you're in the VOD. But yeah, I tried my best to find like Halloween-y remixes. I don't know how well it is silenced by secrets. That looks so pretty with your with your name color. Nova, have you out of curiosity, I know you still play a lot of Pokemon Go. Have you tried Pikmin Bloom yet? I've been rather enjoying it. It's very cute. It's a lot more just like gamified walking than Pokemon Go is, in my opinion, where like Pokemon Go is more like Pokemon Go is more like it's like something to actively do while you're out, where I feel like Pikmin Bloom is like a like companion to your walk, if that makes any sense. It's a lot more like a Pokewalker than Pokemon Go, I would say. Yeah, it's hard to find a good color in Twitch's selection. I ended up doing the like color picker and I'm just like, pink. Pink's good. Here, I can type some emos. Pink's good. I'm pink. It would have been fun to redo my emotes for Halloween, but I said, I'm tired. Work has been so busy lately. I wanted to do more. Yeah, it's cute. It seems like it's interesting because unlike Pokemon Go, which prioritizes distance above, like, hey, get out of my way, Zixcoon. Like, prioritizes distance walked, Pikmin Bloom prioritizes steps taken. So, like, steps taken is what indicates your Pikmin growing and all that stuff. Whereas, like, it uses the GPS for determining, you can, like, as you, like, grow your Pikmin, you get, like, flower petals from them. And you use those when you're walking to plant more flowers. And so when you're walking, you can turn that on, which is very cute. And you can see flowers other players planted. It's just very wholesome and makes me warm and fuzzy inside. That's fair. Midterm season is rough. Work's just been kind of crazy because simultaneously having people leave and a bunch of people join all at once is like, especially when now you're like one of the more like tenured people on your team. It's like, oh, you gotta teach everyone things. And I'm like, okay, all right, I'll try. Yep, grow flowers, to plant flowers, to grow flowers, to plant flowers, to grow flowers, to plant flowers, to grow flowers, and then I die. I explode. Psh, overloaded. Yeah. It's not been like so much rapid turnover as it's just been like most of the people who were on my team when I started had been at the company a long time, and they were just like, okay, I'm ready for like new places to learn new things, and I'm like, that's valid. If I don't kill this Connie, I gotta run. And so like, you know, none of them left because it was like, I hate this place. It was just kind of like, I'm ready to move on. And I'm like, that is fair. And then, but then like, you know, to fill that, we backfill all their spots, and then it's just like, oh, now the whole team is just a bunch of new people, which is fine. It makes me tired. Everyone's been super cool, super chill, super nice. It's just, I'm tired. I get off work and I'm just like, it's nap time. I will say though, my stuff that I have been doing outside of work has been very fun when I am doing things. I'm trying to get back into walking because the weather's been beautiful. Yeah, that burnout though. I'm trying to be good about it. I haven't been like burnt out too much, thankfully. I've just been like drained. Because it's just kind of being pulled in a bunch of different directions all at once. But when I was, you know, because I've been doing so much in you know, work, I've been trying to make sure when I'm off work to do like more goofy fun things and resting. And so I beat the Ace Attorney game I was playing. I've been playing more D&D, and that's been fun. And I've been, you know, doing more drawing stuff. And drawing has been the one that's suffered the most because I'm just like tired. but I've been going for walks because the weather's been nice and that's been really great. So I'm taking care of myself. I just gotta get past, the part where everything has happened. Yeah, turnover in a purely technical sense. Yeah. The weather is so nice out. It's so great. Though it's been super windy too, and so my allergies have been terrible. I went for a walk right before stream, and I came back inside and sneezed for like 5 minutes straight because of all of the pollen in the air. I washed my face though, so hopefully I don't sneeze in the middle of stream. But water is good. Oh, fun fact. I didn't want to debut it for this stream, but loyalty points and loyalty rewards are ready to go for next stream, so that's exciting. They won't be they won't be Twitch points. They will be the Stream Elements rewards. If you're on PC, you can look below the stream to see the leaderboards. But they will be ready to go. I have so far, and it is not a list that is set in stone by any means. But what I have right now is a stretch reminder where you remind me to stretch, and I stretch my hands and stand up and stretch, just quick stretches. There's hydrate or dihydrate where you remind me to drink water. There's head pats. I haven't set that one up yet. But where you give me head pats. There's put a Pokemon on my head, which is basically where you'll, like how Mimikyu's on my head. But you get to pick that. You get to pick who I put on my head. You put boy or old bean on my head. Yeah. One of the more expensive ones so far that I've come up with is draw that Pokemon, where I stop whatever I'm doing. That one will be turned off occasionally, but I'll stop whatever I'm doing and draw a Pokemon that you choose from memory in like 3 minutes and see how I do. So that's the idea on that one. I think there was another one I had, but I can't remember it off the top of my head, so I'm gonna not so sneakily, check. That one's the most expensive one. I think I made it like 1,000 points or something, but I did bump how many points people get per time, so it's gonna be a work in progress. Oh yeah, I added, wait, do I have it set up on here? I don't. I added a one where you can just make confetti fall on stream. Basically, I just hit a button to show an animation of confetti playing, and it goes wee, and then I stop it. I love doing Pokemon from memory drawing challenges. They're just so funny. They're so goofy. But yeah, those are all the things that I could come up with so that there's a nice variety. I wanted to make sure there was a nice variety of things people could redeem. So I did that. That's where I've gotten so far. I also want to potentially put like a follower goal after this stream. We're really close to 100, and it'd be cool to do like some kind of follower goal for 100. That'd be neat. But we're so close to 100, I don't know if that'll be a good enough goal for something like big and substantial. So I haven't decided what the actual like what we'll do with 100 followers. We should do something fun. We should do something fancy smancy. But yeah, so those are the redemption rewards that will roll out probably next stream, so sometime next week. I have to set up head pats and confetti. But yeah, draw that Pokemon will be here. I can sneak peek you. Is that we'll switch over to my drawing, which Shabam has been secretly here this whole time. There's the sketch. If we have extra time for drawing, I did a very quick sketch. There you go. Sneak peeks. But don't worry, it's hidden now. Shush. See, what drawing? What are you talking about? Magic! Oh, I meant to set up like an asset for me drawing instead of having a controller, but don't worry about it. Just use your imagination. Playing it by ear, folks. Playing it by ear. I have many. I have 4 ears. Many ears to play by. Yeah, I'm just drawing with joysticks. I've done that on Animal Crossing. It's awful. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, so hopefully loyalty points can roll out at some point soon. Beep, beep, beep. Nice. Hope lunch was tasty. But yeah, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Dang it, I ruined my streak. No! I need a streak of 25 to get the best odds. Even after how many I've encountered and knocked out. Don't worry about it.
Break it down.
I hope you guys like the spooky beats. I tried to find a decent array of Halloween songs that were still, you know, game songs or game remixes. It's surprisingly difficult on Spotify because if I can, you know, throw on one of those like YouTube compilation videos, but then I don't get my little you can see what song is playing thing, and I want that because I like giving artists credit for their songs even if the artist is like a game developer because I like it. There is one. You are correct. There I think 2. There are 2 Lavender Town remixes in this playlist. This playlist is also significantly shorter than my normal one, so we may also hear songs more than once. This is one of my favorite songs from the new Ace Attorney games. Dang it, my joke. But yes, there is, I think, 2 Lavender Town remixes in here. You're not wrong. Maybe 3? There's maybe 3. There's multiple Lavender Towns and multiple Luigi's Mansions. People like remixing those. What can I say? It is. I think one of the remixes I have in here is like a beach remix. Which is really funny, but it's still like mildly spooky, so I'm like, that's the vibes. I'm looking for spoopy. Spoopy's the vibes. It was really funny trying to look for games to play, and I was just like, spoopy games? Tell me about the spoopy games, internet. I did set up a command for the game that we'll be playing later. I have never played it before, so I don't know anything about it. I haven't watched a Let's Play or anything. But they did have content warnings on their itch.io page, so I made a warnings command when we get to the game. So if you want to hang around for the shiny hunts and stuff, but then you're worried about any of the spooky stuff, don't worry, you can check the warnings at any time. I believe it's just exclamation point warnings. I don't know if I put it in the title or not. If I forgot, I am sorry. But I'm excited. No, stream elements, please! Where are my commands? Stream elements. Okay, custom commands. It didn't turn it on. I have it, but it didn't turn it on. Now it's on. Thank you for checking, Nova. I appreciate you. Yeah, so we're gonna be playing... Why is that the old warnings? I set up a new warnings! Dang it! Oops, I closed my tab. No, bring me my chat back! I'm very professional, guys. But the game that we're going to be playing is called Stillwater. I have a command for it. That links to the HIO page. I'm very professional, guys. I must have just not saved the new command. Hang on, I can do this. I'm just gonna edit the warnings command because I'm very professional and smart. Don't worry about me. Cancel, go away. Stop. Okay. Content warnings for Stillwater. I'm gonna copy the list from the HIO page. Should I put on headphones when we switch to Stillwater? I don't normally wear headphones for stream. Should I wear headphones? I should have really tested these commands before going live. I'm very professional, guys. There we go. I can pretend you can type, Nova. If you can pretend I can type. Because I also can't type. I type for a living. But I can't do it. I'm bad at it. But yeah, we're gonna be going through this spooky visual novel, and I will be voice acting the whole game. That's the plan. I will be trying to voice act the entire experience. So if you want to hear Ray say funny swears, there are apparently swears in the game, so you will hear Ray say funny swears. No typing. But yeah, the plan is to, you know, just get kind of cozy with probably like an hour and a half of shiny hunting, and then we'll swap over. But plan, we'll say that we'll swap over around 4 my time, so in like an hour. Hopefully it'll give me time to find a shiny. I keep trying to get a shiny from the ghosts in Pokemon Go, and none of them have shined for me yet, and I'm very sad. I got some last year though, so it's okay. I forgot I put this in here. Perfect. Man, Cottony does not want to show up at all. Cottony's being hit. It's about a skeleton. No, that's fair. I took a break from Pogo for a long time. I've been finding Pikmin Bloom very refreshing. Partially because Pikmin Bloom, it's literally just about walking. Whereas like Pokemon Go, I just kind of open it up when I'm in my apartment, see if anything cool spawned near me, and then close it. It doesn't really like give me. I don't have any Pokestops near me either, so I'd like have to go drive somewhere to like actually play it. So. Oh, I have beaten the No Mercy route. I have beaten it. When I was in college. I think it was one of the first things I ever streamed, actually. So I set up this account to stream me with no mic, grinding that fight. Until I didn't beat it during the stream. I didn't win. I did win eventually, but I didn't win during that stream. That was like years ago. But yeah, it's a song about a skeleton. It seemed to count. I wonder how good my muscle memory would be now, that if I went back and played it, I could do it. I doubt that I would win. But I wonder like how long it would take me to beat it nowadays, since I did beat it back in the day. That'd be a fun experiment. That was like 3 or 4 years ago. boom, ba, boom. Bum, ba, 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 da, bum, ba, ba, da, bum. I thought this was a good spoopy song. It was, yeah. I mean, I felt like I deserved it. I felt like I deserved it. I beat it because I wanted to experience everything the game had to offer. But man, that fight is rough. I think my favorite aspect of that fight is that, like, when you get far enough in, there's things that, like, can hurt you even just, like, staying on the UI elements long enough. You have to time, like, you navigating through any of the menus. I thought that was pretty funny. And pretty neat. Yeah. The fight is absolutely warranted. That entire route is literally just, you have to explicitly know what you're doing. Because it's just a painful route to do regardless. Just to get to that point, you have to go into every area and just go until things stop spawning. I will say that looking for Halloween songs for this playlist made it so obvious to me how much easier it's gonna be making a Christmas playlist when the time comes. Speaking of Christmas, I want to do another PNG tuber for Christmas time. Oh no, I didn't mean to run. No. Oh, it's absolutely wonderful. For Christmas time, I was thinking of stupid name puns that could help inspire, like, what the PNG tuber will be. And I'm going to be a reindeer. So look forward to that. I'll be a reindeer for Christmas. And I'm absolutely pumped. I haven't designed it yet, but that is the decision. That is what I'll be. Oh, no, I gotta sneeze. No, don't sneeze. I'm okay. I'm okay. Also, how are audio levels for peeps? Is anything too loud, too quiet? Is there anything... I got a bump. I messed with it a bit at the beginning of stream, but I should have done more audio tests. I dropped the ball today. Cool. Dropped the ball setting up today because I was like, I want to go for a walk. And then I got back from my walk, I'm like, I want to lie down. Me Bombi. I want to have one more ghost shiny because then I have a full team of ghost shinies. I am one short. I was hoping that this hunt wouldn't take me as long as it has. Because I started it at the beginning of September, so we're almost 2 months into this hunt. Because I wanted to hunt for like Phantom or Sinisty because I love freaking Sinisty so much. But I would also probably have to beat or at least get to a point in the DLC where I have the area where Sinisty spawns in the overworld, because that'd be so much easier than, Glimwood Tangle. Which, fun fact, is the first song in this playlist. It's a remix of Glimwood Tangle. That. Yeah, trying to find a bunch of, like, Halloweeny songs is a lot harder than Christmassy ones, because Christmassy ones you can just go like, oh, go snowy areas, and then, you know, you even just in Undertale, there are so many songs that are so Christmassy, and it's like perfect. But then like Halloweeny songs, it's like there aren't very many like because most horror games are just sound design. There isn't much music. Mostly all just noises. Oh, but Dre, I think I'm gonna play some Phasmo tonight with some friends. I'm excited. I'm gonna cry. I'm terrible. I debated streaming some Phasmo. So maybe if you guys... I was gonna say bully me enough. Persuade me. I'll do like a round or two by myself and just be very upset. I am bad at that game when I have friends playing with me. I have one Castlevania song in here, but the thing is that when you remove them from their atmosphere, they don't sound spooky on their own, is the other problem. So I have some in here that don't like sound spooky, but like they have some amount of spooky context. If we have time at the end of the stream, maybe I'll load up Phasmo and cry. As like a wind down for stream. I think I've played alone like once or twice. I had to turn off the in-game listening to me because I couldn't handle it. Because like I'm talking to stream. Have fun with your books about dragons, Nova! But yeah, I was streaming it to a couple friends in Discord, and it was just like, they would tell me where to go and what to do, and like, I set the mic to one I had muted. Because I have a mic on my headphones, so I set the in-game mic to the mic on my headphones. Not the mic that I'm using like for this. So they could hear me, but the game couldn't. So, that was the only way that I was able to like, do it, because then I could talk to them with the mic muted and be able to communicate how I'm feeling without being completely petrified the whole time. I'm pretty sure that first level though was a demon, and I'm just who was at the top of the stairs. I walked up the stairs and immediately saw my breath. I dropped the writing book and just noped it out of the house. Yeah. I'm weird in that I like being scared, but also hate being scared. I love, like, the adrenaline of it, but also hate it in the moment. I am not brave in the moment. Like, if I play Phasmo, you will see, I mean, I've played it with you, but, like, if I play it on stream, it's just like, no, I don't want to do this, no. The whole time. The whole time. I wouldn't say I'm angry afterwards. I'm more just like afterwards, and then like 10 minutes later, I'm like, that was fun! That was fun! Thanks, guys, for playing! That was a lot of fun! We should do that again! Meanwhile, during the game, I'm like, I'll hide in the truck, you guys go! You guys go, I'll hide here! I'll hide over here in the corner, thanks! And meanwhile, like, some of my friends are like, man, it's not spooky enough, I need to get out. I need to start just antagonizing the ghost constantly, and I'm like, please stop. Please don't do this to me. I remember played Dead by Daylight, partially just because the gameplay loop didn't look like my cup of tea. My eye is itching. Allergies, stop. Like friends at a boat or Ferris wheel rocking the boat, and you're like, no. Yeah, exactly. I'm decent at the game, like I know how to figure out the things, but I'm like, don't let me in there with the ghost, I don't want to die. I'm the brains of the operation. Please don't, please, I'm afraid. It's very easy for me to get immersed in games. This is a game that has no spooky context, but I thought sounded spooky, so I put it in here. Yeah, that's fair. I could see that. Yeah, it's got like theremin and stuff. But it's just Gabora Gabora, the owl from Ocarina of Time. They make him sound like a ghost. And I was like, sure, close enough. I was watching if anyone's heard of BuzzFeed Unsolved, it's like ghost hunting, but like not. It's ghost hunting with a guy that believes in ghosts and a guy that absolutely doesn't believe in ghosts. And they go into haunted locations, you know, supposedly haunted locations, and try to see if they can't get any evidence of ghosts. And I was watching one where they went into this house where like a bunch of people were, you know, dead, committed dead. And I was just like, I would not want to go in there, not because I thought it was haunted, but because I just don't want to be in a place where a bunch of people, you know, yeah, they died to death. I was more wigged out by just the, you know, the thought of what happened to those people. That when I stopped watching the video, I was like, I'm afraid of, turning around. I'm gonna watch a goofy video about someone about Minecraft. I feel better now. Then Herobrine showed up and everything was terrible. Yeah, exactly. I don't believe in ghosts, but I don't want to be somewhere where I know someone died. I don't believe in ghosts, but it doesn't mean that I don't turn around at every little bump in the night. I think it's because, I guess, like, it's Halloween-y. One of my biggest fears is, like, someone being in my, like, living place, like my house or my apartment or wherever I am, and not knowing it. like, you know, all those stories about, like, oh, this person was hiding in their attic, and they never knew for, like, 2 months. That petrifies me. That's, like, my biggest fear. And so it correlates a lot with ghosts. It's just like little bumps. It's living on a second floor apartment and you just constantly hear little bumps and you know, thumps and things. I'm just like, help. It's why sometimes when I'm like looking at houses and they have those little attics that just have that little door in a room, I'm like, I never want to be in that room because it has the door to the attic in it. No thanks. Attics are just haunted to me. Because I've never grown up in a place that had basements, so to me, like, I have no association with basements, but attics are always haunted. Doesn't matter, it's haunted. Do I believe in ghosts? No. Attics are haunted. I was talking to one of my friends, though, and they were saying that when they were a kid, they were a haunted child. They were saying that they, as a kid, would try to get away with things by blaming it on their imaginary friend Sally that lived in the mirror. And they talked about the gray people that were coming to get them, and they knew nothing about aliens or things. They're like, I was haunted as a child. I'm like, I think you are haunted as a person. Ah. I lived in an apartment a while ago that had like one of those little attic access hatches right outside of it, and occasionally I would hear noises like bumping in the ceiling above me, and I was on like the top floor of the apartment building, and I was just like it was probably like a raccoon or something, but I never called into the office about it because I was just like, I don't want to think about it, I don't want to know. My friend was talking about that too earlier. He was always telling his mom about the yellow man on the wall. I was listening to It's another series by the same people that do BuzzFeed Unsolved. They have a series on their channel called Are You Scared? Where they go through like spooky stories from corners of the internet. The most recent season is my favorite because they've been going through like tried and true creepypasta, like famous creepypastas, like they did Smile Dog. And I was like, I know this story. I liked the earlier seasons where they went through like stories I'd never heard before. And one of the first ones they did was this story about a kid who said he had an imaginary friend that was the man in the mirror. And it was like, you know, all about the parents being like, oh, haha, you know. And, you know, as the story goes on, it's like, he doesn't like you and he doesn't want me to talk to you. He keeps trying to get me to go into the mirror with him. And the parents are like super freaked out and they start like seeing things and hearing things. They get really freaked out and then like at the end of the story, they like call the police or something, or like the police get called for some other reason. It's like there's a bunch of like skeletons in the walls from like children. It's just like, okay, we're moving out of this house. Goodbye. Never coming back. That is one thing that like when I've been like looking to move and I've been like trying to see if I could get a house. Like obviously that story that I just told you that they read is not a true story, but spooky. I you know, whenever I'm like looking at potentially getting a house, and it's this house that's like existed from like the 80s, I'm like, I hope nothing spooky happened in here. I hope there's nothing in the walls. Please, I hope there's nothing in the walls. It's just like that unknown element to it. If I don't know the story of this house, where it's been. Hey, there's one. There's one of them. We got one. I forgot about this one, actually. Maybe there's 4 in here. There's multiple, I promise. There it is, Nova. I ran into a choke again. There was people like, I don't believe in ghosts, because if they exist, they'd be all over London. The city's 100+ years old. Have I done X? No. Oh. Run. Even though I don't believe in ghosts, though, I do like watching, like, videos of people showing spooky ghostly footage and things, because I'm just like, oh. It is also fun to like watch them be like, haha, they said that radio box said I killed them, and it sounded like he got it. It makes me feel better. I will say though, when I was like a kid, like even the mildest thing would like terrify me, and I feel like that's still true to this day. Like, well, I was playing a game. I was playing Nancy Drew and The Curse of Blackmore Manor, and I would love to do that maybe for like next Halloween or something. I'd love to just play a Nancy Drew game on this channel in general. I freaking love Nancy Drew. But in Nancy Drew and The Curse of Blackmore Manor, there's this like random event that can happen in the middle of the night. Like it doesn't necessarily happen during your playthrough, but it was the first Nancy Drew game I ever played. I got it when I was like 10. And in the middle of the night, there's a game that you can play where it's called Finding the Ghosts Around Blackmore Manor. And all it is these little like LED panels in the wall, and you have to run around and click on them. And so like that part's not spooky, but it was just like, I know in the game that it's the middle of the night and that I'm looking for ghosts. And I don't know where they are, so I just keep going into random rooms and things. But apparently, there's also a random event that can happen when you come out of your character's bedroom in the middle of the night. And it's this thing where if you come out of your bedroom in the middle of the night, you'd see this cloaked woman walking down the hallway away from you, while there's this echoing, cackling, bouncing off the walls in the hallway and reverberating down in front of you as you watch this lady turn the corner and the cackling just devolves into shrieking. I hated it. I hated it. I hated that. And also, it didn't help that the woman that you saw walking down the hallway was like rendered in like, you know, old style rendering. And so she just kind of looked like an amorphous paint blob walking down the hallway. And she never turns around. She turns the corner and then just disappears. And that's it. She's gone. And that's the cutscene. And when I was a kid, after I saw that cutscene, it really freaked me out. And that was also the time, I think, when I first got an email and my friends would all start sending me like those chain emails where it's like, if you don't forward this to 10 people, you know, you'll die. and so I was just like, you know, those two things hitting simultaneously. I had nightmares of that cloaked woman that like walked down the hallway, who in the game is referred to as the Lady in Black, which is suspected in the game to be this like long dead witch lady. And I had nightmares of like her standing like opposite me at the end of a long hallway and like turning around and just like, you know, attacking me, you know, like a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare where she was just suddenly in my face and, you know, like going like, meh, you know. In the way that she looked in my little child brain was that she was like this emaciated woman with like pale white skin and like, you know, red eyes and like long fingernails and it was just like I could not sleep with the door to my bedroom open ever for the rest of my life. Because I would be trying to go to bed and then I would see like a shadow of like a tree moving outside and just be like, it's Lady Black, she's coming to get me, I'm gonna die. So, that was from a child's game. I got scared from a child's game. Though to be fair, that game does have decent spooky atmosphere. And they have non-spooky Nancy Drew games, but that was my first Nancy Drew game, so it's obviously the one that I think of when I'm like, I want to play Nancy Drew. I was watching the Game Grumps play these horror games in old PS1 style, and the low-res graphics make things really hard to tell if they're a threat or not. I feel like that era of gaming really used that as its strength. Yeah, I feel like just because there's ambiguity to it, it sort of sets off the like uncanny valley in our brains, but also lets our brain fill in whatever it wants to make it scarier if it so desires. Like how I was saying, like the Lady in Black, it never shows her face, but in my brain, she was this like terrifying, like almost so skinny you can see like her bones, like with big bags under her eyes and like dark eyes with red pupils and just like long nails and just like nothing in the game told me she looked like that. I just decided. The imagination's a powerful thing. This one's kind of a Lavender Town remix. Thanks, Brain. I thought for a second you wrote, thanks, Brian. And I'm like, who's Brian? Who's Brian? What are we thanking him for? I guess Brian did something. Brian the spooky boy in my head. Whenever something spooky happens, it was probably Brian. Thanks, Brian. Oh, that way. Whee! Cotton ball. Did I hit the thing? Yes. Nice. I should write down, I should give my, when I redo my VTuber model in the distant future, secrets that I mentioned before, I want to give myself sunglasses. I want to have one where I can turn on sunglasses. That would be cool. So yeah, Dre, I was saying earlier secrets. stream secrets, or VOD secrets, that I've been working through, like, you know, potentially redesigning and redoing my original VTuber model, as in not touching the old one, but making an entirely new one from scratch with potentially a different design, that's more expressive and more, like, versatile and all that. So I've been, like, doing some early concepting on that. But that won't be on stream for, like, forever. It's my old model. I know that I didn't start streaming until, September of this year with it, but I made that model in January. In a weekend, so... Shrugs. It's also only my upper body. As in, it's only a bust. It's not even, like, it does not even go past my armpits for my normal model. Some of my Halloween songs are just sad. Because they were the most spooky. Spooky songs is hard. And I didn't want to have spooky, scary skeletons. Aw, nice! That would be cool. Shirley is actually exactly what I'm using right now. It's really easy to do, for the most part. And I'm very happy with how, like, accessible it is. If you want the program, Dre, that's what I'm using. I have a button for it on my Stream Deck now. Because I'm professional. Crit. Yeah, VitoTube Mini is what I use for my PNG tubers. And it's free. It's pay what you want. I passed developer a couple bucks because they deserve it. Nice. Nice. Yeah, this one is a lot simpler than Shirley, which for anyone who's listening that doesn't know, that's my D&D character. And I made a PNG tuber for him, and I love him very, very dearly. It's just 2 images for this one. Surely I have more, because I just have more expressions for him. But, it's technically like 4, I guess. But it's 2 images. It's one with my mouth closed. I had to stop talking so that my mouth would close. And the animated one with my mouth talking, which and then the blinking. There's also one for each, like, blink, but I just reuse the blink between them because I like having it blink with my mouth closed, because when I'm talking it just kind of looks a little bit more natural than picking one of the mouth shapes to blink with, which always looked kind of awkward. So I did that. But yeah, so I drew the base, and then I had the eyes and mouths on separate layers, and then I just drew, like, eyes open, eyes closed, and then I have, like, a fully open mouth and a mouth with an O shape, and then I have the closed mouth. And for the GIF, I just kind of cycle between, like, as you can kind of see, I guess I have also, in this one I have, like, 4 mouth shapes, so surely I only have 3. But I have, like, like a half open mouth, a fully open mouth, and an O mouth. And so I have, like, I go from middle open to full open to middle open to closed to middle open to O open to middle open to closed. And it just cycles through that. That's the animation. And that's the talking animation. It's not too bad. Because you only have to draw those things the one time and then just... I use, like, Easy GIF online and just arrange them. It's super easy to work with. But even if you just have, like, 2 stills, it still looks really cool. Like, a lot of VTubers just have stills that don't blink. So, it's pretty easy. Thank you! I did that one separately. That's a completely separate animation. I can actually hide it. Bonk. I am now just sitting here. Staring at you. But no, I animated that by itself. No, the reason I animated it by itself is because I figured it would get messed up between talking and not talking because... Oh, gotta run. Because you know, because when I start talking, it just switches between the images. It would just be in a random spot in the animation. So I just have them separate. It means when I bounce, the controllers also don't bounce with me, which is fine. But it just looks a little funky once you know. But yeah, if I go into full screen mode, my controller's gone because I'm not playing a game. I also did make a version of the controller for my normal VTuber, so I'll get to reuse the controller animation. Makes me excited. If you're curious, I animated in the program Procreate on my iPad. But I also use Clip Studio on my desktop, which is the secret thing that's hidden behind here. Secret, secret. I have many secrets today. Spooky secrets. Water! I need to drink water. That's not a secret, I just was like, my throat's dry, and then looked at my water bottle and went, oh yeah! Hydration. Wait. Do I still have eggs? Yes. I need to make sure I swap them out. Played all spooky. Played all spooky. Look at him. He's spooky. I ran into a 6 I hated the old chateau in Diamond and Pearl. I'm so excited to go back. I'm so excited to go back. It is so spooky. I loved Rotom back then. He was so cool and ominous. Because, you know, you'd walk into this haunted house in the middle of the forest. That is so overgrown you have to use cut to get in. And then you walk in and you see, like, literal ghosts walking around, like the ghost of a child and a ghost of a butler. And the way that you can tell that they're ghosts is they don't animate when they move. They just, like, turn and, like, float into a direction and, like, go through walls and stuff. And and then you have to, on Saturdays, I think it was, if you go into the Haunted Mansion and you go into the, one of the rooms, there's this TV that most days isn't on. But when you go on Saturday evenings, it's on. And if you click on it, Rotom comes out of the TV and attacks you. It was just so cool. It was just so neat. I loved it. Now run away, run away, run away, wait, wait, run away, run away, run away, wait, wait, run away, run away, run away, wait, wait, my joke! Don't please hit me. That was not the correct way to English, but it's fine. Yeah, the old chateau was just so, like, so good at the spooky atmosphere, and it was just in a Pokemon game. It's freaking brilliant. Yeah, I'm curious to see how they'll do it. How they'll do the old chateau. This is obviously the song from the old chateau if you read the thing. I don't remember a ton of the actual lore in the old chateau. Yeah! It was just so cool. I just loved Rotom back then. He's so overused now. But he was so cool. His concept was, I loved him originally. But yeah, if I remember correctly, there's also books scattered through the old chateau that talk about, like, the family that lived there and the kids' ghosts that you see wandering around. Yeah, exactly. He wasn't technically a legendary back then, but he felt like one because he was just so rare and, like, unique. But yeah, there's, like, diaries and letters and things of, like, the parents and the kid, and it's, like, all very sad. I remember it had to do with Darkrai and Cresselia, who were legendaries. Darkrai is also very spooky. My brother used to walk through walls, cheat to get Darkrai to get to the Darkrai Island, but catch him legitimately, you know? Well, Chateau was amazing. I'm excited to see it again. I'm so excited! There's so many cool things coming out next month! And also, Animal Crossing on Friday! I I pre-ordered the DLC. I'm so excited. I'm vibrating. Me. I also debated like showing you guys around my island, all decked out for Halloween. I could also do that later. That was gonna be the thing if we got the shiny early on in the stream. But Connie is still hiding from us. I have a feeling we're gonna go over odds because I got too lucky. I got too lucky early on in the hunt, and now I'm greedy. I'm too wanting. Yeah, Animal Crossing is one thing I never really fully stopped playing. I kind of just like I just stopped playing it as frequently. But also my island's kind of done. One thing I do think I will stream at some point is I do have a second Switch, so I could make another island. And I'd love to do an island like with stream. That'd be fun. Like start an island from scratch with y'all. That would be cool, that'd be cool. We can make a theme whatever we want. We can make it have all rabbits or something, I don't know. I have a couple ghost house themes in here because I don't know. Finding spooky songs is hard. Okay, we're probably good on knocking out Cottony now, I think. We can probably just start wandering around. Yeah, that's sort of why I'm like, I don't want to restart my islands. If I showed y'all around, you'd maybe see why. My island has Raymond, Judy, Marshall, who I did have the amiibo for, so I can give Marshall back. Audie, Molly, it's a good group. Apollo. But I did order a bunch of the new set of amiibo cards. I really want Sasha. I want Sasha so bad. Oh, I also got Marty. I scanned one of the, Sanrio amiibo cards to get Marty. Because he's a cute little bear. He's such a cute little bear. Also, he has a rug in his house that is a butt. And it's very funny to me. But Cherry's good. I don't think I have a sister villager right now. I probably should get one, but I don't have one. Anka. Anka's the Egyptian cat. Rhino with cake. Oh, it's the name of the whipped cream. What is it? Name's like meringue, I think. Meringue. I did it, I think. I don't know how to say words. I did it. But yeah, I cheated for Marshall and I cheated for, I also have Sky. I cheated for both of them. And then I had amiibo cards that I bought bootleg versions of because they were cuter. And also because you could not get the amiibo cards at the time. But Raymond was my first camper and I went, oh, my boy! And his house is next to mine. Here's Lavender Town again. We've done it. Head bopping. I just said I don't need to be knocking these out anymore. Muscle memory. I know. He literally, I wanted him. I wanted Raymond before the game even came out. I saw him like everyone else. I saw him and I was like, oh, my boy. He's my boy. I want him. And then I got the campsite and it's like the camper you have to say yes to was Raymond. And I was like, him. It's him. I think I like recorded it and I posted it on Twitter. It was just like, ah! And no one ever saw that tweet, but I was very excited. I was very scared of the campsite because I knew you had to say yes. Oh, you got Pietro! That was my brother's. Pietro's pretty good though. I like Pietro. Oh no! Pietru's funny. Pietru's just funny to me. Oh, one thing I'm very excited for the update is that one of the new villagers is this little science mouse. And you know, I assumed the science mouse was a boy, but the science mouse is a girl. And I'm so excited. She's snooty. She's a snooty mouse. And she loves science. And I love her. That's fair. No, I love her. I also really want Sasha because I thought Sasha was gonna be like a jock because Sasha's wearing like a big, like Letterman. I also thought Sasha was gonna be a boy, but I thought Sasha was gonna be a girl, but Sasha's a boy, and he's lazy, and I love him. I want both of them so bad. I ordered multiple amiibo card packs because I want the babies. I'd also love to have an amiibo card of Raymond, just in case. Just in case. I would love that. I would love to have him just in case. Run, 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 run. Well, if I get a card of him, you're welcome to borrow it. But not, like, take the card with you. It has to stay in my house. Raymond does not leave this house. I just put the Raymond amiibo card in a box. I'm like, I have Raymond in boxes. I have Raymond in boxes, guys. I did get really lucky when I was going to the store the other day. I'd been looking for these. I bought them like a long time ago when the games first came out, and I'd gone to get the Sanrio amiibo cards, but they were sold out. But they had these really cute Animal Crossing socks, and so I bought them, and they're super comfy, and they're super cute, but I lost like all of them immediately. So I went to the store again with my dad to buy a present for my brother's birthday, and then they had the Animal Crossing socks, and I got so excited. They also had the fabled Skyward Sword amiibo that I also really wanted because I like Skyward Sword. And so I was like, I have gotten very lucky on this day, give me now. I also have the Skyward Sword Joy-Cons. I like Skyward Sword. I need to actually finish rebeating it. We're getting close to spooky times. Spooky times start in 15 minutes. Proper spooky times, proper spooky times. Well, I'll get jump scared and go, ah! I'll go, ah! Ah! I debated if I wanted to do like the full screen game for spooky times, but I will probably not for y'all. I'll keep it in the frame, the border. Partially because I couldn't figure out how to make chat work. Well. So you're safe for now. I love how I said I don't need to kill them anymore, and I'm still here doing it. I pointed it out like 3 times. I am clearly just going through the motions. Connie, you would make my day if before spooky times we could see you shine. Please. See, do you see my Mimikyu? Do you see how he's a different color and he goes sparkle sparkle? Can you do that? Can you do that for me, Cottony? Please? No? Okay. You tried. You gave it your best. I can appreciate that. You tried your best. But bye. Water time. Don't forget to drink your water. Those Machokes are, I'm afraid. I thought this wasn't the horror game. I should probably be drinking more water since I'm about to do voice acting in like 10 minutes. I did debate playing Ebe for this stream. For Halloween, for like the full stream, we play Ebe. But I decided to not do that for Ebe because one, a bunch of people have heard of Ebe before, and I thought it'd be cooler to play a game people don't know about. That I've never played before. I thought that would be fun. And voice act the whole thing. And also, I have to seize. That's not why. But I did consider playing Ebe because, Ebe. IB. It is a RPG Maker horror game from back in the day. It did recently get announced for a remake, but it was one of the very popular, like, RPG Maker horror games way back when. It was like the OG. If you've never played it, I do highly recommend it, but I believe that if I played it, it would very much show its age. And I was worried about running it on modern hardware, so I decided not to. Plus, it's a full 4 hours, so I'd be like, I'd rather be a little bit more chill and have room for breaks and stuff. Which I think when we're finishing up shiny hunting, I'll do a quick break to refill my water, warm up my voice, and run to the bathroom. So people can get snacks before we settle in for spooky time. That'll be in about 10 minutes. Spooky time in 10 minutes. Yeah, the game we'll be playing, as stated earlier in the stream, is Stillwater, ! Stillwater, to get a link to the itch.io page. It is free, and it is a visual novel about a private investigator named Hugo Laurent, who was ready to busy himself with more paperwork until a young, disturbed woman entered his office to request an investigation regarding her grandfather's safety. What danger awaits underneath the surface of this mystery? I'm very excited. I'm very excited. It was made with Ren'Py, which I have worked with before, and it is cool. So I'm excited to see. I like seeing how people use it. I should stream like me making something sometime, like a game jam. If I'm doing a game jam, I should stream part of it. That would be fun. I have 2 capture cards, and I really want to like set it up so I don't have to wrangle all the cables with one of them, but I don't know how well hooking up 2 capture cards would work with my machine. Yeah, it'd be fun. I don't know how many people would like care, but I think it would help keep me from getting too terribly distracted. It would depend on what I'm working on. Maybe whenever I'm ready to actually like redo my design and things, I could stream me also drawing things. I don't know, we'll see. I say smiling at the camera that's not turned on because this isn't tracking. It's going off of audio. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. The camera's there, I can see it. Water time. Whew. I love just seeing my character back there dressed all in orange and black. I had to go and buy more like orange and black clothes. This sounds really fun to play, this song. Got lots of just like flow to it. Nice. My normal look is different, but I was like, oh, it's Halloween, I should put on the colors. So I'd go with everything else. So I hadn't changed my outfit yet. I wanted to try and make this stream look slightly more spookier than all my other ones this month. I failed. Other than this. Now we're getting all the cottonies, and none of them are orange! We'll get to 1,000. We're so close to 1,000. We'll get to 1,000, and then And then we'll switch. We'll switch to spooky times. I haven't actually played Spectre of Torment. I played a bunch of Shovel Knight back in college, and I played Plague Knight as well. I was very excited for that one, but I've never played Spectre of Torment or King of Cards, I believe it is. Maybe I should go back and play them. Are you stuck on a song, Spotify? How long is this? Oh no, my player is stuck. Okay, that explains a lot. Fix yourself. There we go. Fixed. We'll be done with music soon because a spooky game, I will switch to headphones and everything. I will be veritably freaked out. I'm dancing. I'm jiving. I'm vibing. Yeah, it was very hard. I feel like now if I tried to play it, I would get very frustrated and rage quit. But in college, I was in it to win it, man. I wanted that. I wanted it so bad. Plague Knight was my favorite, and then they made a thing about him, and I was like, yes, my boy! You'll notice that I like a character, they become my boy. I hoard them, like a dragon. 995! 995! 5 more! 5 more! 5 is my lucky number! We got 5 more! Lucky number 5! Maybe one of them can be orange for me! Also, if all goes well with recording visual novel, I was going to export the VOD and maybe edit it for my YouTube channel, which I haven't uploaded to since February. Because I wanted to start actually editing gameplay stuff. And I just got a new video editor and I'm very excited. Because my old one I'd been using for years and was extremely outdated. It was powerful, but it was clunky as heck. I'm very excited. We can have spooky voices and maybe I'll have a YouTube video for the first time in forever. Yay! 96! 996! 4 away! 4 away from 1,000! Cottony, please, won't you be shiny for me? Ba-da-ba-dum. Cottony is being mean to me now because it doesn't want to shine and make me happy. It wants me to be sad. Mean. Oh. This is a very aggressive song. When I was searching for Halloween songs, I didn't always get to listen to the full song because I was just like desperately trying to find songs to put on the playlist. And video game remixes for me is tend to be hit or miss, just because sometimes they have very aggressive remixes, and I'm like, this is too aggressive for me for vibing time. It's harder to sing along when they're this aggressive. Eggs. Oh no, these are gonna get us to 1,000. Oh no! Nope, green. Don't hurt me. Egg. No. 999. It's 666 upside down. Does that make it more potent or less? Egg, please. 1,000. We made it to 1,000. Ah. 1,001. Sad. No shiny. No shiny. We'll do one more. We'll do one more encounter. We got time for one more. We got time for one more. We can do one more. I need to get more eggs before next stream. I thought I'd be done after this. I thought I'd be done. I've already released so many too. So many. Maybe we can play with my ghost shinies to make me feel better. But we'll get one more. One more encounter. Excuse me, Machoke. One more encounter. Let's go, let's go. You're not a Cottony. Get out of here. Get out of here. Look for Cottony. The hunt I started in September for my birthday. Please. I just wanted an orange cotton ball. My birthday is come and gone. Where are you? Where are you? No! All right, well. No, there's one more. It's right there. I need. Nah. No. Okay, we'll actually call it there. Well, I'm cutting myself off. Gambling addiction. No. Now we take the sad walk out of the grass. I can stop anytime. I'm in control. Back it away. Next time we do this hunt, we'll be back in normal layout. No! Get away! But I should probably actually, I can't secretly do that while I'm on BRB. I don't know how to do that. I'm not professional enough. Ah! Shinies are going away. They're gone. They're gone. 'Cause we're gonna take a quick BRB, and then when we come back, we will be doing spooky times. We'll be doing spooky times. So, spooky visual novel in about, like, we're gonna take like a 2-3 minute break. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna refill my water, run to the bathroom. If you would like, grab some snacks, grab a drink. And I'm going to be voice acting a spooky visual novel. So I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Wah! I'm back. Hello. Chat, I want to leave it up to you. Let me see. Can I get it to show the game, please? Wow. It's not showing the game. Show me the game. Oh. Game. Unlock game. Properties. Nice game. All black. Oh, because my Elgato's in front of it. Haha. That would explain it. But yes, everyone, welcome to Stillwater. I'm gonna mute alerts. So in case anybody follows, I greatly appreciate you. Greatly appreciate you. I want atmosphere. But yes, if you heard a dog barking during the break, that was the game. That's a sound it makes when it starts up. But this is Stillwater. It is a visual novel that I saw the developers post about on Twitter. I follow one of the artists. The art in this game is absolutely gorgeous. The backgrounds are amazing. The character design is great. But the very quick and dirty summary is: private investigator Hugo Laurent gets reeled into a murky mystery entangled in lies, secrets, and a family curse. It is the debut game for a studio called Studio Clump. And I am very, very excited. I've not played this game before. There's a warnings command if you need any content warnings. But with that said, let's get into it. So let me check audio. Quick. How's that sound for you guys? It's a little quiet? I think it might be a little quiet. I have headphones on, by the way. So, I'll have all the sound in my ears. I think it's, I'll bump it. I'll bump it just a hair. Yeah, it's mostly ambient. That should be better. But cool. All right. Let's get into it. This is a work of fiction. The resemblance to any real-life people is purely coincidental. This game contains depictions of horror, mature themes, violence, and strong language. Your discretion is advised. I should probably turn on mature mode then, if it's got mature themes. Ah! I don't remember where that is. Ah! Ah! Your dashboard. Settings. Panel. Wrong settings! I am very good at this chat. There we go. Okay. That should be better. Just in case. Okay. I'm sorry, but there's... I bet that... Okay, caretaker? I assume that's this lady? I'm sorry, but I can't stay here anymore, Nina. I feel like I'm going crazy. Calm down. If we could just talk it out. So many strange things keep happening after another. Every day there's this damn dripping sound. I thought it was just something leaking at first, but I check every faucet, every ceiling, every pipeline, and still I hear it everywhere, constantly echoing in my ears. Oh, but the water! I find random pools of water just appear out of nowhere, just like the dripping. But it's at night. It's at night when it comes. I don't know if it's my paranoia, but I swear I could hear footsteps walking along the hallways, walking on pools of water. They walk, and they walk, Upstairs, then downstairs, and upstairs and downstairs and upstairs and downstairs and upstairs and downstairs and upstairs and downstairs. And it goes on and on and on and on like that. But somehow, it does come to an end. And it ends in front of your grandfather's room. I know this is a lot, but you have to believe me. No matter how many times I clean, it just won't end. I can't stay here any longer. I'm sorry, Nina. It's okay. I understand. Thank you for taking care of my grandfather. Nina, please listen to me. I don't know what's happening around here, but... When on the phone, cautiously looks around her before speaking again in a hushed tone. Something terrible is lurking through this house. I don't know what it is, but please, as soon as you get back, take your father and just leave this place. Sorry, your grandfather. Ah! I can't just leave. That's my home. Please, Nina, this place, it's not safe. I don't know what to say, but I can't just leave things like this. Oh, I don't like that. It's my home. It's my home. Diner, 7 a.m. Amid a foggy morning, there sits a man by the corner of a booth. He drinks black coffee, and depending on his mood, occasionally orders a donut. And today, it was just black coffee. Ugh. He looks so tired. I swear I've never seen that amount of paperwork in my life. Freaking mountain worth of it. You're a valuable member of our team, Hugo. My foot. I'm starting to believe that I was just bamboozled into joining their agency. Ugh. Hugo Laurent, age 30, takes a good look at his cup of joe and chugs it all in just one sitting. He then continues to grumble to himself about last night's grueling work at the office. I really need to find a different job. As he contemplates his poor life choices, he looks out towards the early mist. There was something inherently terrifying about the fog to him, how it engulfs everything and nothing. Even if it disappears, it always leaves behind traces. Proof of it remaining. In a quaint town like this, I can't even run from my fate, I guess. Yuko finally stares at the compiled newspaper clippings he put together. Some of them from recent events, but mainly all were past headlines of missing person cases. No matter how many times I see this, it's still just as hard to look at. Fixating case after case, he can't help but remind himself that there is a reason for all of this. Oh, someone just knocked on my door. That scared me so bad. Hang on. I'll be right back. Ah! Fine, everything's fine. I just got a package, but they knocked so freaking loud. Oh. Also, I'm gonna check real fast. Ooh. Not that.
Self-voicing disabled.
Shush. Just gonna see if there's any kind of controls so I don't have to click. That might look a little nicer. Doesn't look like I see anything. I'm gonna sort of test. Does enter work? Enter does that? Space? No. No, okay. I'm gonna stop messing with it. I'll just click. Yes, apologies. Very loud knocking while playing a spooky game. Not what you want. Fixating case after case, he can't help but remind himself of that there is a reason for all of this. An all too personal reason. Seeing strange things come with a price. In the end, I'm the one doing this all to myself. Sounds rough. Mind if I join? An annoyingly familiar voice interrupts his train of thought. He slowly looks up to see the one responsible, although reluctantly. Oh, I like this song. It's a little bouncy. Good morning, Hugo. Hugo scowls and turns away from him, and then gathers the files and shoves it back into the binder. Meanwhile, the tall man takes this as an invite and sits at the opposite end of the booth. That's so big text. He greets the waitress passing by and orders himself the hefty body breakfast special, with an extra plate. As usual, the waitress is happy to oblige and goes back to the counter to relay his order. The man that looks back at Hugo, he sees the empty cup and now jumbled newspaper clippings, all while Hugo's trying to ignore them. You really should eat something with that black coffee. Not ordering any donuts today? I'm fine, Noah. Just not in the mood, okay? Not even a little? There's a momentary silence between them before Noah disturbs it once more. Well, too bad for you. I ordered a big breakfast for the two of us. Two? As if the world could grace Noah with an even more perfect punchline, the food arrives. Why the hell did you order for the two of us? Just eat what you want to eat, don't worry about me. Wow, this looks so delicious, right, Hugo? Are you even listening to me? Come on, we both know that if you don't eat now, who knows when you will. And I'm not about to let you faint again. So open wide. Noah DeLeon, age 27. A natural-born charmer. It's just... I'm great at reading, guys. Is just as equally persuasive as he is threatening. With a pensive look, Hugo finally gives in and eats the generous spoonful without further complaints. It's good. Right? Good food will always help cheer you up. Damn him. I got swept away again. Oh, by the way, the chief will be out for a business trip. She mentioned it will be a couple of days. When did she tell you this? I didn't hear anything about it. Yesterday, I think? Yesterday? She told me to sort out the cabinets yesterday. She didn't mention anything about a business trip. Guess it was pretty sudden. Well, I mean, she did tell me to tell you. Lucky me. I know where you go every morning. You know what? I'm not surprised anymore. Well, what do you want to do? We technically have the day off. I'm gonna head back to the office. There's a couple of boxes I didn't get to sort out. In that case, I'll come with you. Why? You could just rest for the day. Pass up the opportunity to get to know you better? Quit it. After their enlightening banter, the two of them finish their breakfast, pay for their meals, and head to Hugo's car. As Noah opens the door to the passenger seat, he notices a bloodhound sleeping inside. Big dog. Hello! We're playing a spooky visual novel about ghosts and curses and things. There is strong language, and other things in this game. So, if any of that stuff sounds like it might be bad, there's a warnings command you can put in the chat if you'd like to see in more detail. But there are mature themes, so tread lightly. The big dog stirs at the sound of the car opening and lazily stares at Noah. Oh, I'm sorry, big guy. He then closes the door while trying not to make too much noise to disturb its occupant. Colby. At the sound of... Oh, he's got little shiny eyes! The sound of his name, his heavily lidded eyes slowly peek to see who calls for him. It's his one and only partner, his human. As if finally realizing who he is or where he is, the old bloodhound stirs up from his sleep, pounces at Hugo, and proceeds to wag his tail uncontrollably. Bark. Good morning again, Colby. Had a nice nap? Colby, 8 years old. Hugo's most faithful and loving partner in crime. I was hanging out with a friend I met at the movies while Nice. Nice. Movies are good. Hugo's most faithful and loving partner in crime has the biggest tendency to just sleep all over the place. Noah, who is witnessing all of this from the back seat, chuckles to himself. He's amazed and slightly defeated at Hugo's sudden surge of energy. It doesn't matter how many times I try, when it comes to boosting up his mood, no one can beat Colby. Agency, 7:50 a.m. The three headed back to the office, the space just the same as Hugo left it. A decent, organized mess. To his credit for the amount of boxes he painstakingly went through, he believes he did a fair job, albeit could have been better. Wow, you really did outsell yourself, Hugo. It looks less crowded. Ugh, shut it, will you? I said I was gonna get to it. Thanks, boy. I love Colby. Before Hugo can continue to give deserved head pats, he notices someone. A woman standing timidly, peering outside from the storefront. The woman appears a bit frantic. The woman appears a bit frantic, disheveled and wearing ill-fitting clothes. She appears to be distressed about something. When she finally makes eye contact with Hugo, she immediately rushes in. I'm sorry. I know that the closed sign is up, but I saw you come in and I... Are you all right, miss? I need your help. My grandfather, he... Before she can continue, Noah swiftly intervenes. It's okay, we'll hear what you have to say. So please, why don't you take a seat? Noah gestures to one of the empty chairs. The poor woman hesitates for a moment before heavily sighing in relief. She then walks towards the corner of the room and sits on the sofa. It was the new My Hero Academia movie. I cosplayed and didn't look too that bad. Nice! Congratulations! I hope you enjoyed it and that was fun. Sorry, I'm getting into the story, so I'll probably be less active with chat. And also so I can, I like trying to voice act, I'm sorry. I'm a nerd. You start us off by telling us your name? I'm sorry for earlier. My name is Nina Mortimer. I need help watching over my grandfather tonight. Watching over your grandfather? Ah! I clicked out of the window. Yes. I'm sorry, Miss Mortimer. I don't quite understand. Is he in danger? I'm afraid he is. Miss Mortimer, if that's the case, wouldn't contacting the police be better? No! I've tried requesting their help, but they all gave me the same answer. There's nothing they can do about it. If only I know who Luis was. Luis? Nina fidgets at the name. She looks to the side before reaching out from her bag for an antique letter. My grandfather. He received a cryptic message the other day. It didn't come with an address or the name of the sender. However, the only thing I picked up was the name. As she hands over the letter, Hugo notices her hand slightly shaking. Whatever lies in this note must have shaken her this badly. Delicately, Hugo removes the contents of the envelope and unfolds it. At first glance, it seems like any normal written message. Oh, excuse me. A person named Louise asking the other, Henry, to come meet him by the lake at midnight, needing to share something important with him. However, what's eerily striking about this letter is not the message itself. Rather, the bottom page, a sentence far more disturbing is written. I am coming for you, Henry. Were there any other letters like this? Yes, a few of them. I thought it was a sick joke at first, but this one was different. Up until now, I've never heard of anyone by that name. Not a relative or family friend, but they clearly know who my grandfather is. If I don't do something about this, I'll lose him too. Just by uttering those words alone, Nina breaks down. Hiding away her tear-streaked face, she begins to quietly sob to herself. As an act of comfort, Colby sits closely to Nina while Noah fetches tissues for her. Hugo, on the other hand, is puzzled. Very well could have been a prank, but she seems certain. Certain that whoever or whatever this Louise person is, they're coming. Do you want more tissues? I'll do it. I'll take on your case. For a moment, silence fills the room. Only stares are directed at Hugo, until Nina finally stands up and walks towards him. You'll take it? Hugo simply nods. Thank you! Thank you! You don't know how much this means to me. We're glad to help, Miss... Nina. Nina is fine. Well, Nina, we'll do our best. Nina slightly smiles at Hugo before reaching into her bag once more and taking out a note. This is my address. I'll be sure to greet you once you get there, Detective. She politely bows once more before heading to her car and drives back home. Once out of sight, Hugo turns to look at his cluttered desk. Still messy, but presentable. I guess I'll have to sort these out later. Again. Car, 5:30 p.m. Oh, the sound of this rain. Hang on 1 second. Beep, beep, beep. I'm gonna hide little Mimikyu hat. He's very cute, but I want the atmosphere. I'm gonna drink some water. From the ongoing downpour to the quiet hums of the car, they sit in silence. Still miles off from their destination, Hugo constantly checks the rearview mirror. Noah, who usually chats his ear off by now, sits completely still. He looks out at the passing streetlights, reserved and distant. Hey, you're a lot quieter than usual. What's wrong? This is a surprise. Have you been looking at me, Hugo? No, you idiot. You just usually talk a lot, that's all. So do you miss me talking a lot? Just say it. I didn't want to offend Nina earlier, so I kept quiet until she finished. But it's her last name that caught me off guard. Have you heard about the Mortimers? They're a pretty distinguished family. Well, they used to be. What do you mean? They've been struck with so many tragedies that over time people began to believe they were cursed or something. Every other year I would see a headline in the local news about one of the family members' deaths. And you know what's strange? All of them have been labeled as accidents. No foul play, no nothing. Just another unfortunate event for the family. Maybe I understand why she wouldn't want to... Maybe. I understand why she wouldn't go to the police. I think I read that wrong. She probably thought they'd perceive her as paranoid or hysterical. Or worse, crazy. Can't imagine all of this for Nina. And most of all, who knows what we'll find there. Is that why you decided to come with me? Well, partially. I'm more worried about you, though. Think of it this way. I'm the appointed driver. When you decide to do some pretty reckless shit, I'll be there to drive you to the local hospital. Ugh. Besides, 2 are better than 1. Exactly. I was fine with Colby coming with me. Well, you heard that 3 is better than 2? Ugh. Mortimer Estate, 6 p.m. Hey, the first Ray swear. Or curse. The game is like half over, chat. Passing through countless dirt roads and steep cliffs, the estate reveals itself behind the evergreen. Nestled and tucked away from prying eyes, it stands tall, looming from a distance. Hugo and Noah only gaze at the sheer scale of the manor as they parked adjacent to Nina's car. Wow, and to think she came all the way just to request us. It took us more than a couple hours to get here. Maybe she really didn't have a choice. What do you mean? Come on, she's waiting for us. Immediately after exiting the driver's seat, a sudden sharp pain weighs heavy on Hugo's chest. Grasping tightly at his coat, he began... Oh, I hate that! Oh, I hate that! Putting on headphones was a mistake! Grasping tightly at his coat, he begins to gasp for air. His gaze hazes as he leans close to the car. Like a fish drawn out from the sea, he desperately heaves, but the ache he harbors pales in dang it. But this ache he harbors pales in comparison to the pain far more excruciating. Is it the house? No. Something far more sinister. He feels it. Someone is watching him. Piercing gaze fixed on him, like leering at a bug and waiting to strike. I'll never forgive you. What the hell? Damn it already! I need to hurry or else... Hey, are you alright? Noah calls out to him, snapping him out of his fixated trance. Colby nudges his head against Hugo, whining with concern over his partner's well-being. Did you hear that just now? Hear what? That voice! It was so close to my ear, Is everything alright? Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me. Just a bit winded from the trip, that's all. I'd be happy to make you coffee, at the very least. If it's no trouble. No, not at all. It's the least I can do. Once again, this subtle uneasiness from Nina surfaces. But before Hugo could get a chance to look further into it, she walked off towards the front porch without saying another word. You sure you're alright? You sounded like you were choking earlier. I said I'm fine. Besides, we're already here. We can't back out now. Listen to me. I think you should... Noah abruptly cuts his lecture short as he notices Nina stopping by the front door. She stands there silently, as if contemplating something. I know this may sound rude. I didn't get a chance to know your names. Well, you were pretty out of it when you walked in. I'm really sorry about that. No worries. This is Detective Hugo Laurent. His assistant Colby. And I'm his second assistant, Noah DeLeon. Seems so surreal. Just like a cartoon. Nina meekly smiles before turning away from them. I haven't quite been honest with you, Detective Laurent. Just like before, as if carefully choosing her next words, she decides that in this situation, words are not enough. See for yourselves what I mean. And with that, Nina enters the house, leaving the three to follow behind. Hugo is about to enter through the foyer when he feels a tug on his arm. Also, I'm gonna say foyer, but I normally say foyer. I don't know. I'm trying to be dramatic, I guess. Don't forget what I told you. If something happens, let me know right away. You'll be the first to know. And with that, Noah releases Hugo from his grip. They proceed to head in, not knowing what awaits them beyond the door. Greeted with a brightly lit hallway, Hugo notices the interior is just as grand. Adorned with floral accents and antique paintings, it exudes an elegant charm found only in a resplendent house such as this. However, Hugo notices something even more distinct than the splendor. This house is much more terrifying inside than out. Hang on one second, I realize I'm in this wrong category. We're gonna do games and demos. Bonk. There we go. Didn't want to be... Sorry about that. Want to make sure I'm in the right category so I don't get in trouble. This house is much more terrifying inside than out. Please, come this way. Bracing themselves, they enter the dimly lit drawing room. At first glance, Hugo could not discern the silhouette situated in the far corner. However, on closer inspection, he now understands the reason for all of Nina's unsettling vagueness. Grandfather, we have guests. Sitting in the armchair is a young man. He is dressed in a white collared down dress shirt, tucked in with black slacks and black penny loafers. Staring only at the window, the young man sits there dazed with little acknowledgement of the people around him. Still, motionless, like a doll. Grandpa, these are the people I spoke of. This is Detective Laurent and his two assistants, Colby and Noah. They're going to help us. Even after introducing them to the head of the Mortimer estate, Hugo and Noah could not help but feel unnerved. The man before them is supposed to be frail and older than any of them, and yet here he remains forever unchanging, forever young. They've come a long way, so I'll be making some coffee. Would you also like some, Grandpa? The young man still does not reply back, never glancing at Nina or anyone else in the room, only fixated on the rain. I'll be sure to make a cup for you, too. She then timidly gestures to Hugo and Noah back to the foyer. Bearing more questions, the two follow Nina outside. Before they leave the drawing room, Hugo takes one last look at the young man. There is an all-too-familiar air about Henry Mortimer. His eyes. They're similar to his own. Whatever he must be longing for, Hugo knows it will not end well.
Nina, that man.
Yes, he's my grandfather. The one I asked you to watch over. I know this is hard to believe, but... to draw something out from her pocket. It's an antique picture of the young man with slicked back hair wearing a luxurious suit. He appears to be poised and refined. A complete contrast to the current Henry Mortimer. This isn't much to go by, but I swear he's the same person.
Then why does he look so young?
It happened a few nights ago. I was on my way to get a cup of tea when I heard a loud thud coming from my grandfather's room. I was worried that something fell over, so I went to go check. When I opened the door, I found him collapsed on the ground. I rushed to help him up, but when I did, he looked so different. So many things were rushing to my head, and yet he felt so familiar to me. Wore the same clothes that Grandpa wore that night. And his face! I recognized his face! He just looked younger. That was also the same night I found that letter. It was next to him, already opened. I'm sorry again for all of this. No matter who I went to, they either said something was wrong with me or my family. With everything going on, maybe they're right. The pools of water, the dripping sounds, the letter, and now this. Maybe my family really is
They're not. Curses aren't real.
Detective?
I think we easily get too involved in believing that sort of thing exists. In reality, the one who fixates on it feeds off of it. Rumors, doubts, lies, all of those things are what they want to become real. Deep-rooted emotions like that can't possibly be healed or fixed right away. But like a curse, those emotions drag other people down with them. Personally, I think you were caught up in all this, but I assure you we'll see through this through. For you and your grandfather.
Thank you.
Good. Now our first priority is to find out more about Luis. Nina, the letter you showed us back at the agency. Do you have it with you?
Yes. It's here.
Do you mind if I borrow it for a bit? I'll be sure to give it back.
Of course.
I'll check upstairs, Noah. You and Colby can check the ground floor. Got it.
Oh, wait, I maybe read that wrong? Before they leave to do their own investigations, Hugo grabs hold of Noah's shoulder. He leans in, close enough for Nina to not hear.
Keep a close eye on Mr. Mortimer and Nina. Especially Nina. Okay. I'm counting on you. You too, boy.
I love Colby! I love Colby! And with that, Hugo heads upstairs, starting his investigation. Yeah, I read that line wrong. Oopsie! Also, I hope you guys are liking the first taste of Ray tries to be a voice actor, but not really, but kind of. After searching vigorously through each of the rooms, he knew his findings would eventually lead him here.
This is it.
Hugo walks towards the nearest lampshade and opens it. Dimly illuminated, he sees the extent of how lavish this part of the house is. Yay, I'm glad! From customized drapes to vintage furniture, everything here exudes that extravagance. Though much like the interior Hugo has seen so far, he finds this one in particular reeks of it. Plastered from wall to wall, a sense of gloom lingers, as if the room itself is moldering. I don't know that word, despite its preserved nature.
I need to hurry. I don't want to stay here for too long.
When do I stay? 11:50 p.m. He searches and searches, still with no sign of anything. Not one thing pertaining to Luis.
Damn it, nothing! It's as if he cleared out everything. Just blank everywhere. No, it has to be here. Just missing something.
He ponders again before he remembering the letter.
This is the only proof Luis exists so far. Try to read it again. Maybe I overlooked it.
As he takes the letter out from the envelope, he notices a change within. Bearing no foreboding... Dang it. Bearing no foreboding threat at the bottom of the page. It looks just like a regular letter.
What the...
Hang on. Hang on. If you can't come, then I understand. It's pretty dreary after all. But if I can ask one last favor of you, could you keep my locket? I know this is selfish of me, but I'd like for you to have it. I'd be happy knowing it's with you. Thank you for everything, Henry. Forever yours, Luis.
This is the same Luis. I thought he was the cause of all this. I don't understand.
Without warning, the sound of a click can be heard across the bedroom, as if something unlocked itself. Yuko turns around and sees at the foot of a bed, a chest. Unlike the other furniture, its dark and rustic features have not been maintained well, left to rot on its own. Preparing himself, he opened it. Inside, scrambling together, are bunches of notebooks and small trinkets. Yuko continues to rummage through when he stumbles across an old newspaper article. Young man found dead by the lake.
Ugh.
An unidentified young man was found on the morning of XXXXXXXX, 3 days prior to his death according to the police. Ruled out as a suicide, police have claimed that the troubled youth drowned himself. This certainly is a tragic loss, and a tragic loss. This certainly is a tragic loss, an unfortunate event indeed. XXX comments. No claim of his body has been made yet. Thank you.
Luis.
By the corner of Hugo's eyes, he spots a bright glint buried beneath the clutter. He reaches for it. A locket of brilliant gold shines unblemished, retaining a timeless luster. Inside it safeguards a picture of a young man with glasses, smiling brightly.
This may be the locket he was talking about. It's so pretty. I'm surprised it still shines like this. And this picture. Did he put this here? No, it must have been Henry. But why? Would he store it away like this? What should I do?
Oh boy, we have a decision! I'm gonna save. What do you think, chat? Should we take the locket or leave the locket? I'm gonna take a chance to drink some water really quick. Take it? Okay, I'll take it.
Should probably hold on to this for now.
Oh, he was about to put everything back in the chest when he feels a wet and cold sensation crawling up his legs.
What? Water?
A pool of water relentlessly spreads across the floor, already seeping into the chest.
Damn it, no!
Suddenly the light turns off. A scream is heard, followed by a myriad of shouts. I don't like this! I don't like this! Dre, what did you do? He's about to call out to Noah, but stops at the sight of pale feet! No! I don't want to look. I don't want to look. He's about to call it to Noah, but stops at the sight of pale feet before him. Looming over him stands a tall and ominous figure. His face is shrouded in complete darkness, devoid of any human emotion. I hate these sounds crawling through my ears! It appears to be a young man, but Hugo knows that it's far from it. No, it's this very thing is trying to imitate a human form, trying to be human. Hugo could only stare back. Paralyzed with fear, he's forced to watch the horror as it slowly creeps toward him. It's just like before. The sensation staring at him from within. But this time, it's drawing near. I don't like this! Inching ever so closely. The words call out to Colby or Noah fail to reach out. Lodged in his throat, he struggles in pain. With his breathing shallow, he tries to force his body to move. And then it stops. Looking down at Hugo, filled with nothing but malice and contempt, it speaks.
Don't get in my way!
I think that's what it said. All of a sudden, the door to the bedroom slams shut and the entity disappears. The tension from his body finally releases its agonizing grip and he gasps deathly for air. His vision blurred and breathing jagged, he staggered towards the door. He yanks the handle several times, but it's tightly jammed. Fuck! Noah, Colby! To his dismay, he is only greeted with silence at the other end of the door. Damn it! From a distance, he faintly hears the sound of Colby's relentless barking as it gets further away from the house. Hugo rushes toward the window. He tries to pry it open, but just like the door, a heavy force prevents him from doing so. Fuck this! Frantically looking around the room, he spots a nearby chair. Without a moment sooner, Hugo grabs the chair and starts to strike the window. Bit by bit, the window cracks. The window cracks get larger with each blow, splitting into smaller pieces. What the hell is this thing made out of? Still trying to catch his breath, he musters all his strength as he left for a final blow. You just break already! Clearing out the remaining glass shards, Hugo peers his head out to see any railing he can grab hold of. However, he discovers the wall adjacent is covered in ivy. Despite how heavy the rain had just drastically become, he reaches out for it, grabbing a handful of the vines. Carefully, he climbs out the window, gripping tightly and making sure he doesn't lose his footing. Yet to his luck, the patch of vine he clutches starts to tear away from the wall. Out of desperation, he struggles to find his grip on another, but fails when his hand slips out of reach. Shit! Clamoring wildly, he loses grip on the ivy. He crashes and lands onto a thicket of bushes. Air forced out of him, he heaves uncontrollably, trying to even out his breathing. But even that is laborious. An immense pain spreads across not only his back, but his entire body.
God, I'm too old for this.
Although his body screams out in pain, he forces himself up.
There's still time. I can do this. I have to do this.
With staggering feet and haggard breathing, he makes his way to the place where it all started. To the lake, where the tragedy starts and ends. Oh boy. Finally entering the park, Hugo calls out to Colby and Noah.
Colby! Noah! Where are you?
He hears faintly the sound of barking and echoes of people yelling in the distance. He rushes towards the echoes, guiding him through the downpour. With his heart racing and blood rushing to his head, he finds a way to the lake. Drawing closer, he sees Nina giving chase to her grandfather. Unfortunately, he doesn't get too far as Noah stops her. Grandpa! Stop, Grandpa! Let me go! My grandpa, he's...
Nina, please, it's dangerous. You'll get hurt too.
I don't care. I don't want to lose anyone anymore. It's that instant. Hugo trudges against the water, pursuing in Nina's stead.
Hugo? No, don't!
Please fall deaf to his ears. Not even the whines and worried cries of his partner could make him turn back. Determined, he trudges further in. Nearing the deep end, he sees Henry Mortimer gazing directly at the abyss. He looks even more frail and disheveled, as if the life had been drained from him, surrendering it all to the lake. Before Henry could lean in, Hugo reaches and tugs out at his arm.
Mr. Mortimer, listen to me! Nothing is waiting for you down there, so please come back to the shore with me!
Motionless and unresponsive, he still stares deeply into the water.
There's so many things we cannot afford to lose in our lives. And you're one of them. Danita, you're all she has left. She needs you, Mr. Mortimer.
Hugo felt it. A slight jolt from Henry's arm as if stirred by the mention of Nina. He slowly turns to face Hugo.
Nina.
However, just and cruel and violent as the storm, Henry jerks back, wrenching his arm away from Hugo's hold on him.
All of this is my fault. If only I got to Louise sooner, then none of this would have happened.
Henry inches ever closer to the edge.
Louise, sorry. I should have... Should have what? Gone in his stead? Gone with him? You know what? That wouldn't resolve anything. Not for you or Louise. I've read what he wrote to you all those years ago. Understood you didn't want to come to see him. But the thing is, Mr. Mortimer, Louise never thought anything less of you. The locket was proof of that. Louise's locket. Yes, it's the symbol of his love for you. That's why you don't have to shoulder any of that pain by yourself anymore. We can talk about it. About you and Louise. All of it, together.
Hugo instead extends not only his hand to him, but a promise. A promise that Henry had yearned for so long. A way to forgive himself. He hesitates at first. What fool believes in the deserved forgiveness? Such a thing doesn't exist. And yet, despite everything, Hugo still reaches out to him. To a stranger. Maybe he can be forgiven. Just as he was about to reach for Hugo, a hand slithers around Henry's instead. Oh, I hate that! The arms unnaturally contort around him, while its head perches on his shoulder. This thing. This Louise is no longer pretending to be human. With piercing, cold green eyes, it glares directly at Hugo, mocking him, cursing him, wishing nothing but despair.
We could be saved. We could be forgiven. There was only one true way out of this. I will share with you the most happiest of endings.
Before Hugo could reach out for Henry's hand, he disappears into the water.
Mr. Mortimer!
Without hearing the anguished cries and desperate pleas, Hugo dives after him, into the abyss. 12:30 a.m. Plunging into icy waters, Hugo feels shocks running rampant throughout his body. Like spikes continuously piercing from his legs to the tips of his fingers. Fiercely and unyielding. His chest tightens and his heart races as he begins to kick his legs, hoping whichever way he goes, he'll find his way to Henry. Swimming deeper and deeper in, he sees faintly a figure slowly descending into the darkness. As it finally gets closer to Henry, the long snake-like arms stretch to across the void to grab Hugo's neck, violently squeezing all the air out of him. He tries desperately to wrench his hands away, but with each struggle, Hugo's movements begin to weigh heavier and heavier.
Louise, where are you, Louise?
It's looking for Louise.
Digging deep into his coat pocket, he grasps tightly in his hand the locket that Henry kept and had long forgotten. Holding it out, it shines ever so brightly in the dark.
Oh, there you are.
Releases its grip on Hugo and instead reaches out for the locket. Taking this chance, he drops the chain and kicks it with all his might to grab Henry's arm. With his heart burning and his body screaming, he swims desperately to the surface.
Almost there! I just have to...
As the light from the surface begins to blur, Hugo makes one last attempt to reach for it. With his limbs worn out and his energy spent, this is all he can do. Before he loses his consciousness, he notices a figure swimming towards them, getting closer and closer, and then everything fades to black. Drifting along with what feels like an endless sea, Hugo courses through wave after wave. Not knowing where he's going, or caring for that matter, all he knows is that he's very, very tired. How long has it been since he had a good night's rest?
It's been too long. Maybe I should take that rest now. I'd like that so much.
I agree you deserve it, but not here. Sorry for startling you. Just wanted to see you before I go.
Louise.
Done so much for me and Henry. Thank you.
No worries.
From a far-off distance, a voice cries out to him, beckoning for him to come back.
Well, I guess this is it. Take care, Hugo.
With eyes closed and his senses still returning, he feels the constant tugs and licks of a certain bloodhound. Oh, whining as he tries to wake up his partner.
Hugo!
He also hears another familiar voice, too annoyingly close for comfort. Eyes shot right up, he jerks up. Right open, he jerks up. Confused, Hugo looks around before he coughs up the remaining water in his lungs.
Are you alright?
Noah starts to pat his back while Colby continues to whine over Hugo.
What happened? Where's Mr. Mortimer?
He's safe. So is Nina. They're both okay. The police and the ambulance should be arriving soon.
Thank goodness.
Isn't there more you have to say to me? Instead of thank goodness?
I swear you don't listen to a damn word I say! Sorry, Noah.
Exhausted, he lets out a sigh. He then continues to pat Hugo's back aggressively when someone approaches them.
Detective Laurent? Oh, Nina!
There's someone I want you to meet. Behind her stands an elderly man. Frail in stature, he timidly looks to the side, pensively as he ponders to himself. Although his youth has long faded, his eyes are what catches Hugo's attention. They're no longer a piercing and vicious green. Only eyes, just like Nina's.
Hello, Mr. Mortimer. Detective. I never got the chance to say goodbye to him. I always thought about it every day. What if Luis lived on in this world? What if he stayed a little longer with me? Because of that constant mindset, I dragged everyone down. I kept hurting not only me, but Nina especially. I was the one who kept hurting her. I want to blame for all of this. But you, someone that I've never met, still went out of your way to save me. Not knowing my burdens or my faults. Thank you.
Hugo reaches out to Henry and smiles brightly at him.
It's my pleasure, sir.
Before he lets go, Henry tugs at Hugo's hand one last time.
I hope that someday, you too will overcome it.
The next day. Well, good morning, Hugo. You're bright and early.
Morning.
With much fervor and haste, Hugo resumes writing on his notepad. Although by closer inspection, it looks like he's going to combust any minute. Are you writing up the report? But looking up, Hugo responds back.
Yeah, for the most part.
Still need to write yours, too. I will. Since I haven't had breakfast yet, and I don't like eating by myself.
Let me guess. 2 is better than 1?
Bingo! Wow, Hugo. You're really catching on. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, shut it, will you? Swear if only I hadn't fallen off from the goddamn window, maybe my report would have been shorter.
Before Noah could begin to cut the bacon, he pauses at the mention of Hugo's report. Oh yeah, by the way, mind telling me what happened to the Mortimer's window?
I broke it.
Well, it's obvious to me. What I don't understand is, why is it broken? Do you know how much it costs to repair a window like that?
I know. It's really dumb of me. I'm sorry. Besides, I told Mr. Mortimer about it before we left. Honestly, I was expecting an earful from him. And also the bill.
And,
surprisingly enough, he said it was okay.
So what? You just call it a day after all that? Thank you so much, Mr. Mortimer. You broke it, you pay for it.
Would you chill? Of course I'll pay for it. Each time I kept insisting, he just shrugged it off. But that we already went through a lot for him, so this was nothing in comparison. Ugh. You know what? He's right. For all we went through, I deserve at least a nap.
Hugo puts down his pen and proceeds to head for the couch. Me after a day of work. Hugo puts down his pen and proceeds to head for the couch. Colby follows after him. Wait, what about breakfast?
I'll eat it later. It's nap time now.
Heavily sighing, Noah sets aside the food on his desk and joins the other two at the couch.
I'm getting cold. I'm getting old.
I mean, you are old. He's probably also cold.
Shut it.
Colby whines, asking for head scratches.
Ah, sorry, boy.
Suddenly, Hugo scratches the back of Colby's ears as he leans closer to Noah. You know, I'm glad you came along yesterday.
I'm glad you came along yesterday.
Huh?
Oh, what's this?
Are you getting chummy with me now?
Call it chummy or whatever, but I really mean it. If you hadn't saved us back there.
Look, I told you before. I'll be there whenever you get yourself into reckless shit.
Besides, didn't you say this was nap time? Get some rest. You deserve it. You too.
Calming silence fills the room as the three fall deeper into sleep. No big parties or celebrations, just each other's comfort and sharing this small but rewarding night's rest. Yay! We got the good end! Thank you for playing. That was cute! I liked that. Woo! So this was actually made, I think, in a month for a game jam? It was for the Spooktober visual novel jam. Yeah, it was about a month. This was made from August 31st to October 1st. So that's pretty heckin' impressive. I think that was real great. What did you guys think? I'm drinking. I'm also asking questions so I can drink water. Oh, thank you. I did my best. My voice is tired. We still got about an hour left in my planned stream time. Do we want to wrap up with a little wind down shiny hunting, or do we want to see what the bad end is for this game, or do we want to just call it there on a nice spooky note? A nice spooky but wholesome note. What are you guys feeling? I did not say phasmophobia because I don't think I want to. I'm a scaredy baby. I'm a scaredy baby. Yeah, let's do some wind up shiny Pokemon time. I used all of my good abilities to talk to read lines. But yes, thank you guys so much for listening to me read through that. That was actually, I really liked that. That was nice, short, sweet, spooky. It was very wholesome, but also spooky. So I'll get set up for Pokemon again. You guys will hear some noises. Don't worry about the noises. Noises are me getting set up. No signal. Oh wait, you guys won't hear noises because I closed my capture thing. Hee hee hee. I'm smart. Pokemon time. Shiny hunting things. Spotify things. And Elgato's here. We've done it. Oops. I hit my controller on the table. I've lost all my professionalism, guys. Yeah, no, that was super fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'd be super down to play more short little stuff like that. If anybody has any little suggestions for things along those lines. I love visual novels. Like, so much. There's a horror visual novel that I don't think I could ever play, but it's called The Letter, and I don't think I could ever stream it because it's very. Oh, I can turn off adult mode. We're out of adult mode. Settings, stream. Boop. I've learned where it is, guys. I'm getting better. Getting better at being streamer. But yeah, there's a horror visual novel. I watched a whole bunch of Dex Bonus play back in the day with Jesse Cox, and man, that game has me so spooked. But there's also just like really long periods of just like vibes with the characters. So you get attached to them when they die. But all of your actions like basically determine if characters like live or not, basically. And the ghost is very spooky in that game. And apparently if the characters die, they're like very gruesome. Like very gruesome. They never had anyone die in their playthrough, so I was just like I was curious what the other playthroughs were like, but then after seeing screenshots of what some of the other deaths look like, I'm like, no thanks. No thanks. But yeah, just a little reminder if you're lurking and just hanging out here, thank you so much for hanging around. I hope you enjoyed that dramatic reading and voice acting. And I hope you're having a wonderful day and a wonderful Halloween weekend. And that you have a fun and wonderful and safe Halloween. I put some small decorations out in my room. I have a broom that I made for a witch cosplay I did, and I have a few little like stuffed pumpkins on my desk. And a little black cat. I have a Mimikyu. I have my Alistair mask sitting out. You know, all the things. All the spooky vibes. I had them in the background of my meetings for for work yesterday. That was fun. I sometimes join work meetings on my desktop, and I have like a nice microphone. People will be like, do you stream? And I'm like, sometimes. They're like, really? And I'm like, yeah, but you're not getting a link. It's like, no thanks. You can have a link tray though. You're fine. I don't work with you directly anymore. If I play D&D with you, it's different. I also play, like, I hang out with you and, like, am your friend, I would like to think. So. I feel it's just like, I stream, and it's like, then you come to the stream and you just see this weird little bunny girl, it's like, what the heck? Here you go. I have buttons. I just have to navigate to my buttons, because I was on my buttons for voice effects. I'm glad you liked my Philly voice effects. I have a voice mod program that I like very much. It's very good. I want to skip this song. Better. This song, from Professor Layton, is the theme song for the villain. And when I was a kid, I thought that this song was like the most bop that ever existed. And there's like a little bonus area that you can listen to the music, and I would just play this song on repeat and annoy my family. Yeah, I actually have, like, I want to try and do a spooky game, like a game with spooky themes. I want to do like a mystery game with a character that I have who's like spooky. And I wanted it to be like kinda, oh, my bitrate is doing a roller coaster ride over there. But I have this character who's like a detective who can see ghosts, and I want to do like a game where you play as a ghost that was killed, and he works with you to solve your murder or something like that, and you have like no memory, so it's still like you're still figuring it out, you know. And it'd be fun to have UI elements based on like Ouija boards and stuff like that. I did some concept art for it once for like there's like a game jam that's like, if you've ever heard of NaNoWriMo, which is National Novel Writing Month, there's also a game jam version of it that they started like 1 or 2 years ago for the like visual novel writing month. That I concepted it out then, but didn't get much further than just concept art. And by concept art, I mean like sketches. Like very early concept art. Oh, nice! I have an idea for a game about someone moving into a new town and befriending a ghost, and then like getting time travel files and digging into town people's past to help their ghost friend. That's cool. I don't know a good way to get it these days, but if you've never played it, I'd highly recommend Ghost Trick. It's a puzzle game made by the guy that made Ace Attorney, and it's a game about this ghost that died and got ghost powers, where he can like turn back time to 5 minutes before someone died and try to like, and then he can like do minor things to like inanimate objects, like knock them over, or if it's like a bell, like make the bell ring, for example, and try to use those little minor things he can do to like prevent people from dying, because he's trying to get to know these people because he thinks they have something to do with him, so that he can try and figure out who he was. I highly recommend Ghost Trick. It's a very like unknown game, in my opinion, but it's very good. I know it's on iOS, and you can play like the first chapter, and I think it's on Android, and you can play like the first chapter for free, the first chapter or two, and then if you want to play more, you have to buy the subsequent chapters, but it was originally on DS. So there's probably, you know, ways you can find the DS version as well. But I do not know because it was not a popular game. So like no one knows about it. Yes, ways. Oh, has anyone tried the new Mario Party that came out yesterday? I bought one, but it hasn't arrived yet. But I haven't tried it, obviously. I was waiting to see what the reviews said, but the reviews seemed pretty positive, so I decided to snag a copy to play with friends. But if you don't know, the new Mario Party is basically old Mario Party, but new. In that it's all old maps from like the N64 era and the top mini games over the years. Nice! If you get it, let me know. We can play together. My copy comes tomorrow. Also, I need to figure out what the package was that arrived at the beginning of Spooky Game. With very loud knocking. Nice, nice. I ordered a physical copy just because I keep only doing digital games, and I need to stop so that I have room on my Switch for other things. I did upgrade the SD card though, so it's not as big a deal. Ba, 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 da, ba. Ba, ba. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Whee! I don't like having too much chokes following me around. Please, Cotton Ball, I'm begging you. If I ever do hatching eggs and random encounters again, the eggs are gonna be a different Pokemon, so that the encounters are easier to follow. I think I've decided that. I'll just double hunt. Why not? Oh wait, Dre, since you did it outside of stream, I can do this. Yay! Oh, I muted my alerts. I forgot. Ha 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 ha. I'm silly. One more time. Look at you. You're so cool. Yay! Normally there's a big firework, but it's fine. I don't know if it'll go up again because I clicked it 3 times because one of them didn't work. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm bad at streaming. It's fine, guys. I've only been doing it for as long as Scotney Hunt has been going on. Cries. 3 for the price of 1. Well, thanks for everyone who's come and hung out on this Halloween weekend. I know lots of people's got stuff going on, but I appreciate you hanging out with our little corner for a spooky visual novel and some shiny hunting. It was fun. It was fun. Maybe I could stream Ghost Trick. For no reason. Maybe I could stream Ghost Trick. I love Ghost Trick so much. Maybe I should stream Ghost Trick. I could record. I could also make, like, edit the videos into YouTube videos too. I love Ghost Trick so much. I'm gonna write that down. I have a list of things I want to stream at some point. I'll write that down. I'll write it down. I'll make note. It's going in the list. It's going in the backlog. I love how I thought of lots of things I could stream for Halloween time after Halloween. Ghost Trick. It's on the list. Did I write down Nancy Drew on here? I didn't. Nancy Drew's going on the list. Nancy Drew. I'm a joke. Get out of my... Get out of the way. Get away from me. Yeah, my list is Mystery Dungeon, Katamari, Pokemon Coliseum and XD, a Wind Waker randomizer, a Nuzlocke, a randomized Nuzlocke, drawing Pokemon fusions, drawing Pokemon from memory, which I've rolled into redemptions, shiny hunting, me gestures to the screen. I want to learn how to do small speedruns. Don't know what yet, but I want to do speedrunning. I want to learn how to speedrun. I've never speed ran anything. Grins. I don't know how to speedrun. I'd love to do learning how to speedrun streams. Pikmin. Chibi Robo. Ghost Trick and Nancy Drew. That's my ongoing list. That I just write things. When I have ideas, I write them down. So I need to have stream ideas somewhere or I'll forget them. It didn't sparkle though, there were no sparklies. Yeah, I want to try that at some point. Is Point Crow. Point Crow has a location randomizer. He's working on it for Platinum. He just released an update for it for Ruby and Sapphire that actually lets you combine it with the Pokemon randomizer, so you can randomize the Pokemon as well for absolute chaos. So if you're interested in that, he just released that update to his Discord. It's very poggers. There you go. BRB getting that. Yeah, I can shout out Point Crow. He doesn't need my shout out, but I will shout out Point Crow. Shout out Point Crow. Didn't work. I'm bad at streaming. Do I not have shout out turned on? What? I don't know how to do things. I probably have to set up that command. I just thought it was default because I'm silly. Smiles. .tv/Point Crow. I'll just paste a link the old-fashioned way. There's Point Crow. I love the slap bass in here. It's a cotton ball that's not shiny. Yeah, that visual novel was super impressive to me. It just looked freaking gorgeous. I followed the artist on Twitter already. It's just their art's so good. But it was made by 4 peoples. That's so cool. Yeah, super impressive. It's also cool to see, like, I don't know, so many modern visual novels are all about, like, giving you decisions, like, every 5 seconds. Because so many people complain, they're like, oh, it's just, oh, I didn't do anything, I just pressed the A button. Those people need to get a life. But 2, it's nice to see one that, like, just really focused on telling a good story. I really appreciate that. And they did such a good job. The atmosphere was, like, really, really good. Look, maybe if my character is dressed in orange, the cotton ball will be like, oh, I'm supposed to look like you, and then be orange. Did I change back into Pokemon? I love how I think about things and then I don't do it. Pokemon. Pokemon. Done. I'm a professional streamer, guys. I'm very professional. It'd be funny if the Connie is just like, wow, you're bad at everything. Haha, I come to laugh at you. Oh, my throat was drier than I thought it was. Hugo's voice was very much, scratchy on the throat. Not one that would be great for a long period of time, but works very well for that short little sweet experience we had. Package. That was the word I was looking for. Connie doesn't like Castlevania. Confirmed. Because it didn't want to show up shiny for us. Oh, I should probably turn the music down just a touch. Because we're back to music and not ambient sound. I've never actually played Castlevania. Fun fact. It looks very difficult. I'm afraid. I love Metroidvanias, but I've not really ever played Metroid or Castlevania. Eye shifts. Looks around nervously. I don't know, it's just weird. That's fair. I loved Shovel Knight, and you know, come to think of it, that's probably the big one that I played. And I really enjoyed it. I played a little bit of Shantae. But now I'm having trouble thinking of like Metroidvanias in general. Yeah, I've seen a couple of games like that. I think I've played a bit of Rogue Legacy as well, because I'm also a fan of roguelikes. Roguelites alike. Ba, 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 ba. The whole rogue genre is so, like, saturated, but at the same time, there's lots of good games in that category. Cough Cough looks at the extra credits channel having an entire day of the week dedicated to reviewing roguish games. Cough Cough. Hey, Luigi's Mansion. Bop 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 beep boop. Bop 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 boop. Bop 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 beep. Bop. I'm a wonderful lyricist. Ba 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 beep, ba ba beep, boop. But yeah, I want to say anyone who's stuck with my first foray into non-Pokemon, thank you. I know I'm always playing Pokemon, so I appreciate it. I love the little bounce transition. I can turn it off, like the software allows me to turn it off, but I like it. Yeah, it's like whenever I start talking, I bounce. I thought I would hate it, and then I'm just like, nope, I love it. I loved it with Shirley, and ever since then I'm like, nope, I gotta have it. I've gotta have it. It stays. Wait, I can put Mimikyu back on my head. Pop. Oh boy. So I know in like Luigi's Mansion, it, like when you're walking through dark hallways, it'll be like, like he like quietly sings. I think there's also like in the menus or whatever, it's like whistled. I can't whistle. It's that's how I got to this. I can't whistle, but I can't whistle, like at all. I can go like, can't whistle. I'm probably just blowing on my mic. Can't whistle. Wham, 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 wham. Wham, wham. Wham, 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 wham. Ah. Ah. Krogan. I'm so excited for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Krogunk made me think of that. My brother had one. He really liked Krogunk in Gen 4. I played a lot of Gen 4 back in the day. But I didn't really have any friends to play it with, so I'm excited to like actually be able to experience the online version, like capabilities. Can one of you cotton balls please be orange? I'm so scared I'm gonna run away from it because I've just gone so long without seeing it. I am legitimately afraid. I had a Mimikyu plush in the background of one of my meetings the other day for Halloween, and someone's like, "Oh, I like your crooked Pikachu." I just liked that phrasing. I like your crooked Pikachu. Like, thanks. He's a real Pokemon. Oh, you don't know them. They're new. They like just started on my team. They apparently played Pokemon back in the day and like watched the anime, but then like fell out of it after like Gen 2. So they didn't know Mimikyu. I explained Mimikyu to them, and I was like, here's the lore. It's like Mimikyu is a ghost that is so terrifying that, you know, the researcher that looked under the like costume died of fright, but he just wants to be loved, so he dresses up as Pikachu because everyone loves Pikachu. And he's like, they must, in like a game or two, they're gonna reveal what Mimikyu looks like. I'm like, no, they're not. And he's like, but that's good story. It's like they build up, they set up a mystery, and then they resolve it. And it's like, that's just his Pokedex entry. That's just filler. Also, Pokemon with story? What? Are you new here? Pokemon has story? Hello? I would love a Pokemon game with like a great story, but they seem to only do that in the spin-offs, apparently. It's like Mr. Dungeon's great, and like I think Pokemon Coliseum's pretty good, but the main line is just goes, no, we play it very safe. And I understand. I get it, but it's still disappointing. I want an orange cotton ball. I want an orange cotton ball. The worst is gonna be when I finally play the DLC and I start doing Dynamax adventures, and Whimsicott's in there. Whimsicott's in Dynamax adventures, and I just know once I get Cottonee, I'm gonna go play the DLC, and then I'm gonna get a shiny Whimsicott and scream. Oh boy. That's gonna be an adventure. But no, I just know it's gonna happen. I just know. I'm gonna like not evolve Cottonee for a bit just to be safe, and the second I do, it's gonna be like, here's another one. I'm gonna be like, dang it! Dang it! I love this song. I love this song so much. This was like exactly the vibes I was looking for in this playlist, and I added the song like immediately. This song is so good. I had it stuck in my head for like 12 straight days. It's from the recent Ace Attorney games, and it's so good. I have 2 songs in here from the recent games, because there's like a witch character and she has a spooky song, and this one. It's funny because like no one talks about this character at all, but there's so many videos of just his song, because it just doesn't seem to fit, because he's not like a minor character per se, but he's not like a huge major character or anything either, and everyone's like, why does his song slap so hard? Like, why did they go off with this song? But no, I had the song stuck in my head for like a few days, and I ended up just like, maybe if I just listen to the song on loop forever, it'll just make everything better. And it didn't, it made it worse. But I didn't mind, I love the song. It just makes me want to dance. Does anybody else, when they're like home alone, a cough, I live alone, so I'm always home alone. When you're home alone, just like dance randomly for no reason. Or sing random little songs. I've talked about singing random little songs, but I'll like dance in my living room and just be like, I'm dancing around. Like I just like dance for no reason. I'll do like a little dance and then like just laugh at myself like, why am I dancing? I'm glad I'm not the only one. Just like, yeah, dance time. It's just what it's time for now. I got a notification on my phone. Someone bought something from my Etsy store. Yay. I need to restock my Etsy store. I've sold out of so many things. Nope. Man, I could have had a plug in my clip. Connie, work with me. Work with me, baby. Wow. But yeah, I'll just be like walking around my apartment and just like stop and like do a stupid little dance and then just keep going along as if nothing happened. Like I know that some people are like, you know, dance like no one is watching, and I realized later when I was an adult what that meant, but I always just thought it meant like dancing stupid little dances, because when no one's around, I just assumed that dancing like no one was watching meant you do a stupid little dance. Like I do at home when no one's around. That's what that means, right? Gotta be what that means. I still think it's a better definition. I probably missed counting most of those eggs, but it's fine. If anyone says otherwise, they're lying. Because that's actually how you dance when no one is watching, let's be honest. Oops. Look at all these cotton balls. This is after I had this whole thing filled up with eggs before. There's so many. I've released like half of them already. So many. So many cotton balls. It's the only definition of dancing when no one is watching. Lavender Town! It's back. My normal playlist is like 18 hours long. This one is like an hour long. So sorry for repeat songs. I wasn't entirely sure how long the visual novel was. I'd seen like some Let's Plays of it on YouTube be pretty short, like an hour. But I was wondering like fully voice acted how long it would be. So it was about how long I thought it was, but I wanted to give room, you know? Just in case. But because of that, my playlist was not very long, because also, as previously stated, finding songs was hard. Let's get to 1100, and I think that might be where we call today's stream, because I am a little tired from all the silly fun voices, because that was really fun. I actually had a lot of fun doing that, but it does make my voice very tired. Ooh, water. Although Cottony's gonna be like, no, I'll never show up. Ha 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 ha! You'll stream forever! Forever. Trapped here by your own hubris. That's what Cottony's gonna say to me. See? Trapped here by my own hubris. Connie is rude. Very rude. In one of the Nancy Drew games, one of the characters uses rude as like cool or avant-garde. That's so rude. So it's like Connie is rude. It's like Connie is rude. Shiny Connie would be rude as an avant-garde, but normal Connie is rude as in meanie. Bum, 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 bum. This goes on for uncomfortably long. Thank you. Funk. I will say I was listening to the Halloween music for Pokemon Unite. It's a good song. When I was looking for like songs, I heavily debated just using one of those YouTube mixes and just leaving it on in the background and linking to it. I like my little overlay. It's nice. I worked hard on my little Spotify overlay. Come here, Cotton Ball. No, not Cotton Ball. But yeah, I hope if people have fun plans for Halloween that you enjoy them and you have a good safe time. A spooky safe time, but a safe time. Thank you. I'm gonna play spooky ghost games and also play RuneScape. And eat lots of candy. I bought myself so much candy because I have no self-control and I was like, I'm gonna buy sweets. Because Halloween is the time of year when I say, it's time for sweets. Rebombi. But like, yeah, it's Halloween. You gotta buy lots of candy. When you're not a kid and you can't get the candy for free, it just means you gotta buy the amount of candy you would buy to give out to kids, but not give it to any kids and just eat it all. Right? That's what being an adult on Halloween means? This is the way. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, but anyone who's lurking and anyone who's hanging out, you're still earning wonderful loyalty points that will be debuted next stream. You'll be able to redeem them for fun little prizes, like putting a Mimikyu on my head, adding confetti to the stream, getting me to stop everything I'm doing and draw a Pokemon, among other things. Give me head pats. So, just a way of thanking you for your support, whether you're active in chat or not. So thank you all. I care very much. Thank you for hanging out in my stream with me. That's my favorite emote. If it's not obvious, that's my favorite emote. Of mine. Do I have a button for emotes? So here's all my emotes. But that's my favorite one. I think it and Wave are my favorite emotes. I just think they came out the best. I am tempted to make a VTuber model for Bunbot. I just love Bunbot. I do want to make one of the redeems be like a summon Bunbot and have like a little animation of Bunbot just like hanging out that I put somewhere. I want that to be a redeem, but I have to actually animate that before I can make it a redeem. Thank you so much for lurking, and you have a good spooky weekend too, Dusty. Take care of yourself. You also eat lots of candy within reason. And have fun with Animal Crossing. Bye-bye. Also, this song went off the rails. Also, hello, welcome in. I'm shiny hunting and being spooky. And the song has gone nuts. Because it's based off of the old chateau in Diamond and Pearl, which is very spooky. Yeah, I want to make a little animation of Bunbot, like, just kind of like sitting and hanging out. And have like a redeem that's like, summon Bunbot, and I just turn Bunbot on. I'd love to do that. Because Bunbot's my buddy. I'm also tempted to make a VTuber avatar for Bunbot, just because it seems like fun. And maybe summon Bunbot could be either Bunbot the animation hangs out, or I become Bunbot. Who knows? Endless possibilities. Truly. Get out, get away, get away, get away, get away! Also, I didn't say before, but Magic, that's a great emote. That's how I feel every day, all the time. I also need to do more emotes. I haven't done any of it. Because I've been doing Inktober, and that's already been taking all of my drawing juices. But Inktober ends tomorrow! Yay! Oh, nice! Yeah, that's always fun and cute, doing like special little animations for the holidays. A little pumpkin sounds wonderful. But animations are great. I think animation is one of the most satisfying things for me, art-wise. Just because it's like, you know, it really feels like it comes to life when you animate something. Ooh, skulls are cool too. You could listen to spooky, scary skeletons on repeat. This cotton ball says, "You want me for your birthday?" Ha, no. What if I'm still hunting this around Christmas time? If I'm still hunting this by Christmas, I'm gonna switch hunts and come back to it later. Because I am so hunting Delibird for Christmas. But I'm debating, when do I start that hunt? If I want to try to get it before Christmas. Are there two Christmassy Pokemon? So like something else I could like simultaneously hunt with eggs. Oh, nice! Yeah, that would be cool. For sure, for sure. Whee! This hunt has taken me like 2 months now. So I guess the most appropriate time to start the Delibird hunt would be right after Thanksgiving, because you know, Christmas. But I'm afraid. I was hoping to have something to play in between the hunts, you know, something that's not shiny hunting, but Connie does not want to be my friend. my main theme. I don't have it easily set up because I just replaced the assets. But normally I have pastels. I have like pastel red, blue, and yellow, and I just kind of have a bunny theme. Like if I have my controller, you can see it next to my my name, but that's my little logo. It's also my hoodie here. Yeah, I'm just a little bunny. And I have a fully tracked VTuber normally. But this is my Halloweeny setup. But yeah, normally this bottom part that's right behind me that's in orange, has a bunch of different little like shapes, kind of like an arcade floor. And it's pink. And the background, the grid is yellow. Or it's blue, and it's like white, and the background is normally yellow, and then I got like a little cute bunny hoodie. And bouncy bunny ears, but they're not bouncy right now, but that's fine. They're normal right now. And normally I don't have vampire fangs, but a big old bunny tooth. You can actually see my normal model in my avatar on Twitch. Thinking. Now I have my logo, but my logo is based off of my mascot, who is Bunbot. That's Bunbot. He's my mascot. I have little animated versions of him. This will make chat go away, so I'm sorry. But here he is. Looking around. Here he is. He's waving at you. And here he is charging. I did all those. Take care, no worries. No! Welcome back. I tripped over a frog. I was not saying no at you. I was saying no, tripping over a frog. My bit rate really is doing a little roller coaster this whole stream. Generally in the positive direction, but strange. Am I doing something wrong in this hunt? Have I done something incorrect? Courtney hates me. That must be the only answer. But it's when you get desperate in a hunt that everything works out, right? Right? Yeah, usually my themes are like, I have pastel red, blue, and yellow, which pastel red is pink. And my little hairpin is a star. I have same big old pink glasses. Nice. Nice. Yeah, always good to like note down any ideas you have. I have a little tiny notebook here just next to me during stream that if I like have ideas of things I want to stream or things I want to talk about or things that like I recently had a page in here about loyalty redeems, some stuff like that, because I'm working on a loyalty program. Things like that. So, I am a big advocator for write things down. This cotton ball is so mean. Megalovania is gonna make me laugh every time it comes on. Maybe I should just save quit, go to current time, and do the Halloween max raid battles instead. Because Cottony doesn't want to be my friend. It's a song about a skeleton. It counts for Halloween, right? This is my Halloween playlist. It's very short because finding Halloween songs is actually very difficult on Spotify that don't have copyrighted music in it. So you do what you can. So, in case anyone's unaware, I'm pretty sure we've passed odds now. So, that's fun. I'm just like mashing buttons to the beat of the song in real life. I really like Undertale too. I played it a ton back when it first came out, and I drew a ton of fan art for it. I think I got most of my followers on YouTube from little animations that I'd done back in the day. Most of them are privated now, though. Because I don't like looking at them anymore. The art is so bad, in my opinion. Hey, it's Lavender Town. But no, I like Undertale a lot. I like a lot of its themes. My Christmas playlist is gonna have a ton of Undertale on it because it's got a lot of good Christmassy songs. The other hard part about streaming around Christmas is that I'm gonna also be traveling around Christmas. Maybe I should just start the Delibird hunt, like, soon. Nice! I'm terrible at pixel art. I'm really bad. I wish I was better at it. I guess you know, I could practice. That's always the thing, you know? Bum, 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 bum. That's fair. I mean, you know, whenever you look back at something and you think it looks bad, it's because you've grown and you've improved, and that's what I always try to remind myself. I look at something and I don't like how it looks now, it means I've gotten better. And that's, you know, motivating. I have started to try and like look at art though, at my old art, and be like, I can appreciate this for what it was when I was like, and like for where I was at my skill level at the time. I Nice. Nice, nice. Always good, always good. I think I've lost most of my Undertale fan art. I posted it places, but I don't know if I deleted how much I deleted. Nice! Pokemon are cute. I like Pokemon. Obviously. If I had time, big ones like my Spider-Man. Nice! One thing I got really into for a while was I was really into doing like perler bead, the pixel art stuff. That's really fun. Oh, my music player got messed up. Dramatic pause. Music's back. Alright, I think we're gonna get to 1069 and then go nice. And then stop. My voice is getting a little tired. It is hard. Pixel art perler beads is hard, but it's really cool, too. I never did anything big. I always did, like, really tiny ones. Because I didn't have, like, the giant boards to do it on any bigger. Or a ton of perler beads, for that matter. Bonk. But it's nothing if you look at the real art, manga, and comic stuff. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Are you meaning like that there's really complex, like really impressive perler bead art out there? Because for sure. But I think there's still charm in the little things. They're cute in their own way. It's like how if you look at like the little avatar that I'm using, it's really simple and chibi and cute, but it doesn't, you know, something super high detailed and such doesn't necessarily mean it's better than mine. They're just different. So you could, you know, point at execution and things and are different things, and that's fine. But just saying, oh, that one's better because it's more complicated isn't necessarily true. There are usually different skills involved. And that's what's great about art, is that regardless of your art style, it can still be things that take skill and have merit. And have worth and value. I see. Yeah, I think everyone, like, obviously you're not gonna, like, you know, everyone in their art journey is gonna be at a different place, but just because your art isn't, like, you know, the same as the big, you know, the big guns, the big guys, it doesn't mean your art's bad, necessarily. It just means, you know, you got your at this place in your art journey, and also that your style is different, or that your taste is different, or that the type of stuff you draw is different, and that's fine. As long as you're having fun and it, you know, you like your arts and you enjoy creating it, that's great. That's wonderful. I know it can be really easy to, like, get caught up in how much attention art brings you, but art is really about expression and enjoying the, like, you know, the journey and the process of creating it. And if there's a part of your art that you don't really enjoy doing, you can experiment and see, like, you know, what might be more enjoyable for you. That's what's great about art. It's because art is subjective. No one piece of art is necessarily, like, objectively more amazing than another. It reminds me of a guy recently who was paid by an art gallery to make some art relating to, like, the cost of being an artist and art in the art world, and he just returned 2 blank canvases and titled them, "Take the money and run." And I think that that's a wonderful work of art. That's fair. I guess I just mean, like, you know, everyone's always learning. There's lots of stuff that I look at my little avatar here and I go, oh, there's so much wrong with it. And you know, even recently I've been going through, like, the troubles of comparing my art with other artists. But really, it's just about, you know, what you enjoy and you like. So saying things like, you know, oh, it's nothing compared to them, it's like, nah, it doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, you don't compare. Art is all unique and special in its own way, in my opinion. It's about the heart and, you know, the love and all that jazz. Spider dance. Get away from me. But yeah, art is, you know, art's what you make of it. Obviously, there's more to be learned from your art, and if you look at your art and you don't think it's all that, you know, special, or there's, you know, that it's bad, that just means you're at a point where your appreciation for art and your eye for art is past your skill level, which means you're about to improve a whole heck of a lot, because you're able to be more critical about your own works and find ways to improve on them. But one thing that's helped me in my art journey is being able to appreciate what's good about my art, but also be critical about what's bad about it and how to improve in the future. So I can like my art without, like, you know, obsessing over all the little minute flaws that the average person may not notice. I started putting Mimikyu up there as, like, a little gag recently. He hides. He's just there for funsies. He sits on my head. It's just a fun little thing. He's not there all the time, and he'll be gone later. And also, this is based on my normal avatar, which is fully tracking and everything. Ba-ba. And also the design came from an animation I did for Halloween. I don't know if I counted this one. I think I did. Ba, ba, ba. But a pillow for them would be really cute. I agree. Hey, that's okay. Any start is a good start. And as you practice, you get faster, as well as, like, learn more how to, like, you know, where you can cut corners and things, if being fast is something that you want to do. Not every artist is quick, and not every artist is fast. It really depends on your style and your techniques. And so for some artists, their art just takes a long time, and that's okay. That is totally valid. I could do better to take more time with my art, honestly. I sometimes rush through it too much. All right, final Connie for the day, and it's a normal boy. So yeah, since this is where we're wrapping up, I just want to say thank you to everyone who... Oh, we're getting eggs. Never mind, we're eggs. Eggs. Eggs are happen. Ugh. My throat is so dry. Nig. Yeah, I'm wrapping up for the day. I was gonna be live for about 4 hours, but my voice is pretty tired, so I think I might wrap up slightly early today. But if you had fun hanging out, feel free to drop a follow. I am live every week. I change frequently, so what day of the week I'm live. So keep an eye on the schedule. I'll also be tweeting out whenever I'm live, so feel free to follow me on Twitter. It was super fun hanging out with everyone today. I really appreciate everyone who hung out, whether you were here for just a few minutes or you hung out and lurked the whole stream. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Like, super, super, super appreciate it. Look at all this love. As for all of you, it literally means the world to me. And I hope that, you know, you guys had fun and you guys have a happy, safe, and enjoyable Halloween. Eat some candy. Enjoy something spooky. Stay rad. You stay rad. All of you are rad. Yeah, I was gonna originally stream for 4 hours today, but reading spooky visual novel took more out of my voice than I thought it would. So next stream. I stream for about 2 hours during one weeknight every week, occasionally doing special streams on Saturdays. So if you would like to come hang out again, feel free to drop a follow. Feel free, if you're watching the VOD, I super appreciate you as well. I gotta go, I'm very tired. I'm sorry, but I do appreciate you hanging out. It was great chatting for a little bit. But I can find some fun for us to raid. Who is playing Pokemon? Let me see. Boop. Boop. Let's check the Pokemon category. Let's see who's live. Let's check the Pokemon category. Let's see who's live. Shut up. Twitch was playing my own audio back at me. Stop. Don't. Please. Oh, let's see. Oh, this is perfect. Someone just went live and they're gonna be streaming a Pokemon map randomizer, a mod by Point Crow. It's super cool. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. We're going to raid them. So I hope you all have fun. If you don't hang out for the raid, that is totally fine. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful Halloween. You're all awesome. You're all amazing. I appreciate all of you very much. Take care of yourselves. You're all wonderful and you're all valid. Goodbye! Happy Halloween! And stay safe out there.